beautiful trumpets of our able officials from Sanyang Scout Band, the coastal Scout Band of Sanyang. Long time immemorial, when I was still a lad. It reminds me of those good days when I was still a lad in the kindergarten of St. Francis along the coastline of Fantatinting. Beautiful memories. You can see the mystery behind Fantatinting, the coastline of mysterious football. Mr. Jersey, the Secretary General of the Gambia Football Federation, Salami Nam Jersey, thank you for gracing this iconic, unique, beautiful, mysterious cutting razor of Tujereng.
This is absolutely beautiful.
Absolutely wonderful. It's astonishing. Astonishing moment that we will forever remember, right? Tariko mi alonko nene ntanyina la nyina.
Generations of generations will remember.
Thousands of generations to come will forever remember this.
And in police band,
thank you, the Scout Band. You can hear the lyrics of the trumpet.
Indeed.
The beautiful lyrics of the trumpets, the bass band, and the trumpets.
Absolutely incredible.
Those lyrics are said to be iconic.
Indeed.
Beautiful lyrics covering our unique occasion today. It is what it is. A beautiful day we are watching. Our beautiful ladies.
Jungle Tigers.
Ladies of Jungle Tigers and White Devils. Oh, certainly. These are said to be an irony. It is an irony. Nsafoko buamu bualeti. Nsafoko buamu bualeti. Bari naketako tonya bualong. Nsafoko buamu bualeti. Beautiful memories. Gone were those days during my kindergarten at St. Francis under the watch of Reverend Father John Jockey Sapp. Oh, those were beautiful memories. Those were pleasantry memories. I must confess, the organization is spectacular. We must commend the organization that is being displayed here under the watch of Mr. Babakari Marena. Thank you.
Of Gambia Football Federation, Mr. Lamin M. Jassi. Any moment from now, abita konton do grafé non ba ba grafé kadam pralu jannen ki ko confirmer an abita
Mr. Fatin Safoko Seota Gontanta Gisode ni ajube ibalo nako
ni eju so farabi amuna jela je
iba jela ko kontano doro ibo la jela
adi be sewore
ni
Gambia Football Federation.
Ala present madama.
Abela sada do bi.
I'm content. Mr. Jassy, thank you for coming. These are beautiful memories that we will never forget. Welcome to the coastline. Ambience of football.
General Secretary Lamin Jassy.
A humble man he is.
Indeed.
A meek man he is. I cannot tell, but what I can tell is Mr. Lamin M. Jersey is said to be an iconic servant.
Mr. Lamin M. Jersey,
abe mol konton kanne
abe bulo dingan katam fulalla
aman yutum wala
akawunda kala fama jola nani Tujereng ponni ko la yulu ke na be yandi ala go nyami.
That's the captain of White Devils.
Wako yalla captaino.
He is
Lamin M. Jassy ali wako yalla katam fulalla jo konton.
Thank you for your discipline.
Guys, kal bado ibaduru diga.
Ibadi anikane.
Nicholas.
Nganyine dua Mr. Lamin Fati.
Walam ko nyati.
Lafta nyinna.
Walam ko nyati.
Lafta Tujereng football eta nyato.
Abita nyato le.
Soren Dolphinense stadium o soto jang.
Ning ala soto be kelale.
Nsafoko nindua keta aksono nyanda kela.
Onto nyaleti.
Yirwa nyanda kela football ola karola.
Atambo be yirwa Tujereng sado jito.
Nyanda stadium o soto la mi alonko. Ase 25,000 capacity container.
Ning ala soto be kelale. Alfalla nyato kayo do Nicholas.
Ngole miranga ole dua.
Ning Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala soto. Mom kula de mi alonko. Jikita ka be kelale.
Andu jikita ko wode.
Akabuto ba General Secretary Lamin Jassy. I control bande say any moment from now. Kiko ko na ko batala de Tujereng football baye baje.
Let's talk good. Let's talk about
quickly Najibe. Delegation of Yalo Bole Brother Lamin Jassy no ma.
Yes.
Lamin M. Jassy afam modna ka be benganito. Nada ka Lamin Essayande mi yalo ka kermar mati. Amantu koma kafuta ma kaya ko bi mun kero lungoti mbangla lunglo bambo Jassy mi yalo ko Lamin ala brother lo akafuta male Aisatu sawane afana gata Lamin na kanjambati afana modbi ka kay dalin tebula lo koma
hade
ko kafima na nyelunge fenna ko ngaki dumande no nyame Ibrahima Jassy afana modbi ko Lamin na brother lo afana be nyimbe nyito sieni sare afana modbi ka be nyimbe do kata Aminata Fall ibe modbi ko ikafta Lamin M. Jassy mo kaya lumbu nyare ke fenna ko takki dumande no nyame Tujereng sado
Mr. Fatin Safoko in Kontano Watabake, we are highly delighted. National anthem.
And
that is done and dusted. Another day, another start. It is the day of a new dawn, a new start of the Super Cup cutting razor of Fanta Tinting. of Tujereng Sports Committee. You are most welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the ambience of fanfare. Wherever your heart may be and your mind may be lingering, bring your mind and your heart to order. We will be witnessing a well-entertaining encounter between the league champions, Jungle Tigers, versus the knockout champions, White Devils. The champions, Jungle Tigers, they've made it and now they are on the return. A return to another tie and another opening of another Super Cup where the tie will be tough. It could be recalled, Jungle Tigers had back-to-back trophy, and today they are here to start another competition, another tie of the Super Cup. What a day it will be. It will be another encounter, a beautiful encounter between the giant Jungle Tigers and White Devils. What a day it will be.
Nicholas Manga, pick up on
Nsafoko Amanjamfa.
Anyone from now? Pick up on Fenway Combat Tujereng football field. Last season league champions and knockout champions, Jungle Tigers, White Devils team. Janega kiko vol tali Nicholas, majibero galay no vola. Ami alam ko alam Fenway ko ngole tali. Yen team fulol bedo. It's the same.
Thank you.
The head coach is
Our very own
the name of the head coach.
local based fans. You are so special to us. Beat your chest and say you are special. Thank you for coming.
From the Youth and Sport Development Committee. If you want to get a bunya lumalno. Udo Kamala. Akibaro mi alongo yona ke fena ga ya fuda nimba tanto nyengo no e ko nelu ndaw ke ta fena mi alongo e fuda no e tolle be kada mo me ko e be tara tanto nyengo no wala neng yalongo invitation no fena ko e ka tebulu e ko se fero beke e sin la ko tan ke fena ko yaji be no e fa no yaji.
Mr. Fati, I will get back to you. We are about to witness an iconic kick-off from Mr. Lamin M. Jassy, and here he shot. What a shot from an iconic Secretary General of GFF. I katolon. Go I katolon. Nzafoko I katolon. He knows what he is doing. Mr. Lamin M. Jersey.
Mr. Lamin M. Jassy.
Thank you. Nzafoko obrigado. Timpa jarama. Gracia.
Jarama.
Emite kati. Bara. Mr. Fati, we are linguists.
Any moment from now, Nicholas name Parliament Party LSTV. About some ball to ball commentary. Adam Jacob Minala, Cassiano Gafinago Kakeno Yami, Ninkabu Kaya, Honda Kakale Yami.
Thank you, Mr. Fati, and you are most welcome. Thank you, Mr. Lamin Fati. You are welcome to the coast line of fanfare, the ambience of football.
Thank you very much, Nicholas Baz, Lamin Fati, of course, Sang Donald Mendy, Mohamed Dukure, and the rest of the team. Hello, good afternoon, wherever you might be getting our voices and signals. You most welcome, and of course, welcome to the Tujereng football field, and it is the Cup final, and not the Super Cup final, not just a Super Cup final, but the Super Cup final, which is named after General Secretary of Gambia Football Federation, Mr. Lamin Jassy. And the ground is set and set for this huge class. Mr. Jassy is already with us here at the Tujereng football field with his high power delegation, and it is the Super Cup final between the boys in blue and white and the boys in black. Hello, good afternoon, wherever you might be getting us. This is all coming to you live from the Tujereng football field, and is of course live on LSTV1 at the commentary cabin, just as I said. For Lamin Fati, Nicholas Baz, Lamin Fati, Sang Donald Mendy, Mohamed Dukure, and behind camera operations, as usual, is Osman Kamara. Currently the league champions, playing from our right, from our commentary cabin, dressed in blue and white shirts, blue shorts, and blue socks. Currently playing from our right to left, while the knockout champions, White Devil, dressed in black shorts, and black socks, and we'll be playing from our left to right from our commentary cabin. And the league champions, under the guidance of Madi Jadama, and Madi is ably and reliably assisted by Omar Jiba. Usman Jawara is on the dugout for the knockout champions, White Devil, and Osman's assistant is Abubakar Jabi, and the central referee is Hassan Sise. Sanamane is the fourth assistant referee. Bekai Bojang Suleiman Keta, and Fatndau is serving as the fourth assistant referee from the Tujereng football field, and it's of course live. Currently it is 0-0 between the boys in black and the boys in blue and white, and the central referee Hassan Sise has already given the opportunity to the league champions who are currently playing from our right to left from our commentary cabin. And the last time we came here was the league final between Jagaid and Jungle Tigers, and Jungle Tigers sailed after defeating Jagaid by a goal to nil, and the scorer of that lone goal came courtesy of Ibrahim C. And in the other knockout final, or in the knockout final rather, it ended QPR 0, White Devil 0, before White Devil advancing on to my shootout. And this is the Super Cup, and not just a Super Cup, but the Super Cup in honor, of course, with the General Secretary Lamin Jassy of the Gambia Football Federation, and one of the two will be crowned champions and champions of this coaching race. Just as I said at the commentary cabin, of course, it's my very own colleague Nicholas Bas, Lamin Fati, Sang Donald Mendy, Mohamed Dukure. And of course, welcome Nicholas. We need not to welcome you. I think you have to welcome us. Of course, this is your community. This is Tujereng football field. And in this contest, we must have a winner either in regulation or post-match shootout. Will definitely decide the winner between the knockout and the league champions.
Certainly, Mr. Pafati, it will be a well-entertaining contest where both teams will have to settle their difference on the spotlight right before our very own eyes. The ball will be rolled and the game must continue. At the end of it, one must lead. Certainly, Mr. Pafati.
Thank you very much, Nicholas Barton. It's a set piece deep in the half of the league champions. And the league champions, Jungle Tigers, will take this delivery courtesy of goalkeeper Sergio Ba, who launched that ball forward. It's an opportunity to the knockout champions, who will use the left side of the attack in time to penetrate their opponents, switching the play from the left to the right. Not a decent one, partly caught out. And the knockout champions, White Devil, will try to get that ball off the player. And player Rasul, central referee Hassan Sise, on the spot handing the opportunity. And this time against the league champions, and the league champions will try to regroup, while the knockout champions, White Devil, will have the opportunity to effect the set piece. Just in case around the center circle, there is a player currently down injured for White Devil. And before going deep into the commentary rundown of the starting 11 for the league champions, Jungle Tigers, who are currently starting with Sergio Ba in goal, Musa Jawara, Jere Marina, Hatab Jata, Samba Singate, Osman Singate, Omar Jaju, Keba Marina, Sana Manku, Babukar Jiba, and Ibrahim C, the scorer of the lone goal in the final. Ibrahim C completing the 11 for the league champions Jungle Tigers Football Club. White Devils in goal is Fansu Sanyang, Musa Kujabi, Omar Kujabi, Jibril Kujabi, Abubakar Buaro, a whole lot of Kujabis in this team. Babakari Bojang, Ibrahim Kande, Bailo Jalo, Abubakar Demba, Omar Manjang, and Omar Kasama completing the 11. And the team or the head coach is Osman Jawara, who is having the assistance of Abubakar Kujabi and Oda Kujabi again, Madi Jadama and Omar Jiba serving as the technical members for the league champions Jungle Tigers Football Club. And it is the Tujereng Super Cup final, and of course it is named Lamin M. Jasi Super Cup final in Tujereng, and the winner will be going home with a giant trophy, a whooping cash prize from the football field. And is it going to be Jungle Tigers or White Devil remains to be seen. It's a set piece coming from the central defender for the knockout champions White Devil, who floats that ball, partly caught out by the league champions, and it's a clearance once again. It's going to be an attack for the knockout champions White Devil, who will solely try to get something from this attack, currently struggling against the right back. And number 4 on the far side, Jerry Marina of Jungle Tigers Football Club. And Jungle Tigers in this season or last season were in the same group alongside Man City, Man United, Ben United and Tambakunda. And of course in the round of 16, Jungle Tigers, the league champions, defeated Nema United by a goal to nil before advancing to the quarterfinal. And in the quarterfinal, it ended between Jungle Tigers and Black and White 2-2 before sailing on post-match shootout. And in the semi-final, the team got the better of Manchester United by 2-1 before advancing to the final, where they played Jarguide. And in the final, it ended 1-0 and 1-0 in favor of the league champion Jungle Tigers. And Ibrahim Assis scored the only goal to win the crown for the league champions. And in the knockout competition, we will surely come to that. It's a quick one coming from the league champion, but already the ball has been blocked towards for a corner on the far side for the boys in blue and white. Lamin Fati, welcome to the Tujereng Football. And we believe it's going to be a winner either in regulation or new woman can post my shootout or by design la mole.
League champions, Jungle Tigers champions, White Devils unofficially wala dara folo majo ko nya folo ni to jalman ji jajam ko pa ya fanya gaje la so la majo ko wala ngata xal je ngola naji babu ga malbe ga la sirko de ñen fol tima in case you're just joining us, this is all coming to you live from the Tujereng football field, and of course live on LSTV1. If you are into the Tujereng football field, just a click of the button will surely get you to the football field. Either on the YouTube channel or Facebook channel of LSTV1, you will be able to watch this game live, just like those that are currently watching it live at the Tujereng football field. And of course, it is Lamin M. Jasi Super Cup final and the final between Jungle Tigers and White Devil. And few minutes into the contest, the score is still barren. Jungle Tigers nil, White Devil nil. Which of the sides will find the back of the net for the first time this afternoon from the Tujereng football field remains the biggest question and ambition. And currently there is a player down, and the central referee will first assess the player before asking the medics to come to the rescue. Mohamed Dukure ngamara ngebi simila ikote get to the Tujereng football field. Ngamara ko macho ni started and na be during bakele, but so far so good. Mamara ngolo ni follow.
Many thanks to you. Abaraka Bake, Apa Fati, Mingan Tola Booth, the LSTV. Majemo Tibeka, Miarango, Akara Fana, Flatimajan, Akamda, yet, Mountain Minutes will use of follow, 8-9 minutes will play officially according to our own time. Team Flower Playground, Miarango, Wakara Jungle, Tigers and White Devils. Akamda, you Fana Flore, Fana Flana, March Flana, the KMB, and it is a man that most hopefully will be par. Would be at a leaf like a blue and teal lamp. For few months long, Kilima winner, that means a sub 7, Arasania jam. But I come that I knew Fana Florida finally follow all Bunda football follow. A Poliano, the money, what at Naniman Yosono, you follow I come to Bocaliara, I come to eBay Fana Pandro Nigera, Sanjiro Comata, among Casilori, at Aras Semedinola. I mean, eBay Sembo in the B, Arasania Pa.
Thank you very much, Mohamed Dukure. And the league champions, Jungle Tigers, a team established in 1996, and they have already secured 9 trophies in Tujereng, while their opponents, of course, the knockout champions, White Devil Football Club. And White Devil is, of course, a team established in the year 2019 as a junior team before having their first appearance in the senior competition in the season of 2024-25. And already in their trophy cabin, they have already bagged a knockout trophy last season. Will they be able to get another trophy in their trophy cabin remains the biggest ambition and question. And already it is currently 0-0. Is it going to be Jungle Tigers or White Devil remains to be seen? And now it is White Devil trying to get the ball in their opposition's half. It's a quick one, partly cleared, and an opportunity for White Devil, desperately cleared by the central defender, of course, for Jungle Tigers Football Club, and the central defender just there in time to get that ball off the feet of the player, and the ball rolls into the area of the goalkeeper, Sergio Ba, and Sergio is in goal for the league champions Jungle Tigers, and Jungle Tigers dressed in blue and white shorts, blue shorts and blue socks, playing from our left to right or right to left from our cabin. And the team is under the guidance of head coach Madi Jadama, and Madi is having the assistance of Omar Jiba as his immediate assistant. On the dugout for White Devil is Osman Jawara and Abubakar Kujabi around the edge of the 18. Can they trouble the central defense? This time partly headed out. Another opportunity for Jungle Tigers. It is White Devil to pick in their own half, trying to possess the ball. This time back to the central defender who clears that ball around the center circle. It's an opportunity for White Devil to launch once again, trying to struggle around the center circle. It is the league champions, not a decent one. And it is the clash between the league champions Jungle Tigers and White Devil in the Lamin M Jersey Super Cup final in Tujereng. And the winner will be crowned champions of the 2025-26 Super Cup champions in Tujereng. Is it going to be Jungle Tigers or White Devil? Remains to be seen. And of course the biggest ambition for both sides is to claim this very important trophy. And of course the curtain raiser who is going to win it remains to be seen. It's an attack coming from the league champion Jungle Tigers. What a waste, what an opportunity. Coming from the same player who scored in the league final. And the player in question is Ibrahim Asi, and Ibrahim had all the opportunities to find the opponent, but unfortunately sailed over the crossbar. Nicholas Bastas was definitely very close, but unfortunately for the league champions Jungle Tigers, the centre forward Ibrahim Ajase, who scored in the league final, had the opportunity, but this time squandered the glorious opportunity.
Jersey should have, ought to have diverted that ball into the net. He should have utilized that golden opportunity. I think he should do his calculation right.
That was a huge and glorious opportunity for the league champion Jungle Tigers. And of course a relief for the knockout champions White Devil. But already the flag of the assistant referee is up, as signaled by the central referee Hassan Sise. And Hassan is having the assistance of Sanamane, Bekai Bujang, Suleiman Keita, and Fadnda serving as the 4th assistant, or the match commissioner rather, around the area. It is White Devil now, trying to cause some problems for the league champions Jungle Tigers. The score is currently 0-0. Who is going to find the back of the net for the first time this afternoon remains to be seen, and we believe a goal in this contest will definitely change the dynamics of this contest. Lamin Fati, we believe ningaje ko ngalon ko goal ni woso to jang abe game o nyin fon Kenya ni ngaba falim la bakele.
Amado nyayaro terna ka ke kan khari tiflo de ka ko yolo no mo terna ka ke Jungle Tigers ene White Devil sema awala na akira fete me ko khari tiwo de e balon ke ka terna ko ba ke ka nda de chance la pana ni ko ngaje league champions ela hero de la akira mo ba golden chance ko terna ka so Joseph ni de ko para akira terna ka squadra o de nyanya de White Devil e balon ke ka terna ko ba ke ka akam to ko ye pare Jungle Tigers to ma ni ma jo ni no mo ya sko itas ke no
It's never over until it is all over. And in case you're just joining us, it's a great reminder that you're watching this game live from the Tujereng football field in the Lamin M Jersey Tujereng Super Cup final. And already a signal by the central referees, that seems to be a hard ball. signaled by the central referee Hassan Sise. Hassan in this contest having the assistance of Sanamane, Bekai Bujang, Suleiman Keita and Fatendao, the match commissioner. From the Tujereng football field and of course live on LSTV, Lamin Fati at the commentary cabin, Nicholas Baz, Lamin Fati, San Donald Mendy, and of course Mohamed Dukure. Special thanks to our very own colleague from Gambia Radio and Television Services who are already here to grace and also bring updates of this contest. Sajo Ba just there in time to clear that ball desperately. It's a chase for the league champions, but currently the score is barren. Who is going to have the first goal in this contest remains to be seen. A deadlock in this contest will definitely change the dynamics. Is it going to get to post-match shootout, or are we going to end it in regulation remains to be seen. And of course both sides are currently being backed by a huge support base at the Tujereng football field. Jungle Tigers playing from our right to left from our cabin. White Devils kicking from our left to right. White Devils in black shirts and black socks, while Jungle Tigers in blue and white shirts, blue shorts and blue socks. And it is the Lamin M Jersey Super Cup final in Tujereng. And of course special thanks to Tujereng Youth and Sports Development Committee under the dynamic leadership of His Excellency Fabakari Marina. It's a long one coming from the knockout champions White Devil in their opposition's half. His score is currently barren. Who is going to find the back of the net remains to be seen. And in case you're just joining us, champions Jungle Tigers in blue and white, currently starting with Sadio Ba in goal, Musa Jawara, Jerem Marina, Hatab Jata, Samba Singate, Usman Singate, Omar Jaju, Keba Marina, Sana Manku, Babukar Jiba and Ibrahim C completing the 11, and the team is under the guidance of Mani Jadama and Omar Jiba, whilst on the other dog guard is Osman Jawara and Abubakar Kujabi, and the team White Devil is starting this contest with Mufasu Sanyang, Musa Kujabi, Omar Kujabi, Jibril Kujabi, Abubakar Buaro, Bakari Bujang, Ibrahim Kande, Bailo Jalo, Abubakar Demba, Omar Manjang and Omar Kasama completing the 11. And the central referee of this crucial and lively game is Hassan Sise, who is having the assistance of Sanamane, Bekai Bujang, Suleiman Keita and Fatendao, the match commissioner. It's a long one around the area, glancing header, never troubled the custodian, and the ball sailed over the crossbar, and it's a corner on the far side. And the league champions continue to search for a breakthrough, but currently the score is still barren. 16 minutes unofficial into this contest, it is still 0-0. Nicholas Bass, it is still 0-0, and already we have played 16 minutes unofficial.
It's a big contest here, Pafati, and we are seeing the place is electric, and we are seeing a search, a total search, a big search, searching for a goal. Both teams are looking forward to open the net with a goal, but let's see how it will unfold. It is electrical moment.
Approaching the 20th minute from the Tujereng football field, the score is barren. Unofficial as the central referee Hassan and the team are having the official timing from the Tujereng football field. And in case you're just joining us, this is of course coming to you live on LSTV1. A click of the button will get you to the Tujereng football field, either on YouTube or Facebook on LSTV1. Just as I said, of course, Parliament Party and a whole lot of colleagues at the commentary cabin. And we also, after the completion of this final, the winner will be going home with a giant trophy, a whooping cash prize, and we will also have some awards for the day. Medals will be provided. All players of both teams will receive medals, team officials and of course match officials, and the medals and all what is going to be presented is courtesy of the General Secretary Lamin M. Jersey. Thank you very much, Mr. Jersey, for supporting grassroots football in Tujereng. Invited guest, we also have in our midst Mr. Chernon Jai, the VDC chairman of Tujereng. Madam Silva Sambu Fandema, Molo Association. Coach Suleiman Dong is also with us. Mr. Amadi Job at GT Board. We also have the presence of Omar Jabang, Tujereng district team. Of course, it's an attack on the far side, but Sajo Ba alert enough to get that ball on the far side for the league champions Jungle Tigers Football Club. Fabakari Marina, of course, he is the chairman. He's the chairman of Tujereng Youth and Sports Development Committee. Aminata Biai is also part of the delegation present with us. And of course, it's a huge turnout at the Tujereng football field. Mohamed Dukure, of course, no matter we must talk about the fan base here. Looking at the Tujereng football field, in numbers football you support them. And then we have to give them a very big tap on their shoulder. Football on senior competition damade juniors for intermediate football competitions and then most of the occasions in numbers to support.
Well, abaraka baga ni karo akumaya kamda biya ko Tujereng na fanna ni nabi kumando na tawala final of fanna platema waida dunia ko wala play kan bi ani do ñu jongul akamda yebe ni gawda na wolo fan solti akamda fan sol dama ga kero bari ni competition ko akabona grassroots la akabona fanna dunia ko e bosu katara ko la wala na sport committee am tanaje ko chairman ni media officer dango tombo na hani no molto mobile sakeno akamda fara ka Tujereng iloki da tukasto ila chairman ya nyisono kono akamda nia agam de fana fubo jire su Tujereng bari bi mbo woldo fansol jibe imanore de ga koitiol ay de ga fintiol ibe o mixing ani kola dol akamda waya tandi le ko gambe fana football ni ale ballo kanne woro Tujereng ali amuna nyan ala samba wonya wo bari bi nimmo na ta eleman amam football lo amaro jambu nika independence terimo kukin la na aba defense la bayr the ground for natra wonte nika de kama aba fola ha to nyano bare kukin na mi ground aba defend bare pa nyi karo kumar akam de ball to commentary.
It's a set piece, this time ball being floated forward. It's a decent one, but unfortunately the knockout champions failed to convert. That was definitely a decent one from the number 11 Ibrahima Kande. And Ibrahima couldn't connect to the advancing player on the far side as the ball went out of play for a goal kick to the league champion Jungle Tigers. And Jungle will rely on the netminder. Sajo Ba is in goal for Jungle Tigers, and in the opposite goal post is Fansu Sajang. Sajo Ba, the goalkeeper, trying to possess the ball, position the ball for a goal kick. Sajo Ba is in goal. Jungle Tigers, the league champions, already having 9 trophies in their trophy cabin against the knockout champions White Devil, who are already having the knockout trophy in their trophy cabin. Will they be able to get the second trophy remains the biggest ambition and question. And also on the other end for the league champions Jungle Tigers will also be hoping to get the 10th trophy. Around the area, the team captain narrowly missed that. That was definitely very close. Jungle Tigers nearly get the chance of finding the back of the net, but unfortunately squandered that glorious opportunity. But this seems to be the most impressive side Nicholas Bass since the commencement of this contest.
This seems to be very, very impressive. They are pressing to the nail to make sure that they have a good Hatab's opportunity, Hatab Jata's opportunity would have powered the team to Hatab Jata's opportunity would have powered the team against their opponent, but it was squandered because he slept on the ball.
Thank you very much, Nicholas. Around the edge now, it is White Devil trying to cause some problems for the league champions Jungle Tigers around the area. And know that timely interception coming from the central defender. Danger still not averted as Jungle Tigers trying to regroup, whilst White Devil will try to unlock the defense. Hatab Jata, the team captain, playing that ball short, not a decent one. It's White Devil around the center circle, trying to unlock the defense of the opponents into the gloves of the netminder Sajo Ba. What a moment, what a showdown from the Tujereng football field, and it is of course live on LSTV1. Electric scenes from the Tujereng football field, and of course live on LSTV1 at the commentary cabin for Lamin Fati, Nicholas Bas, Lamin Fati, Sang Donald Mendy, Mohamed Dukule, and special thanks to our very own colleagues from Gambia Radio and Television Services. Not a decent one. White Table lost possession. It's going to be an opportunity for Jungle Tigers. Can they find the back of the net? Trying to reconnect the advancing player. An awful one. It should have been a better one for the league champions Jungle, but squandered the glorious opportunity. What an opportunity for the league champions, and this time it is Omar Jaju who had all the opportunities, but Omar, instead of getting the ball for himself, tried to squire the ball to the advancing player who could not just connect to the player or could not connect to the ball. As the central defenders for the knockout champions White Devil just there in time to clear that ball, and it's a set piece deep in their own half. Central defender will deliver, urging his players to move forward for Jungle Tigers. It's a delivery for White Devil. Ball being launched forward, glancing header, partly around the edge. An opportunity for White Devil around the area. Is that going to be an opportunity, player Russell? Nothing given by the central referee. And the central referee is of course Hassan Sise, who is having the assistance of Sanamane, Bekai Bujang, Suleiman Keita, and of course Fadnao is the match commissioner. From the Tujereng football field live on LSTV1, it has been a lively contest, of course with a huge turnout at the Tujereng football field. It's a huge turnout. What a turnout. Which of the sides will be going home as the champions? And the champions will be bagging or will be going home with a giant trophy, whooping cash prize and also gold medals, whilst the runners-up will pocket home silver medals and of course consolation prize. Is an opportunity. Eva Marina Rasul, rewarded by the central referee. It's a set piece. Marina, the central defender, going long. Omar Jaju around the edge, getting the ball around the area. Central defender, that was definitely timely. Nicholas Bass, an end-to-end contest from the half of Jungle Tigers to the half of White Devil, and we can't tell for now which of these sides will definitely find the back of the net, and we believe a goal in this contest will definitely change the dynamics.
Certainly, Mr. Fati, only a goal in this contest will settle the difference. That's the big ambition that each team is looking forward to. They are pushing, they are fighting tooth and nail to make sure that they register just a goal to make the big difference.
Omar Jaju to deliver the corner for league champions Jungle Tigers. Jungle continue to search and search for a breakthrough, and they find the back of the net before lemon time remains the biggest ambition and question. Omar Jaju floats that glancing header, partly cleared, and it's an opportunity for White Devil, dressed in black socks and black socks under the guidance of Osman Jawara and Abubakar Kujabi, whilst Madi Jadama is on the door guard for the league champions Jungle Tigers, and Madi is having the assistance of Omar Jiba, and the central referee is Hassan Sise. Sanamani is one of the assistants. Bekai Bojang, Suleiman Keita, and Fadnao match commissioner. Player Rasul around the center, and is the team captain Hatab Jata. He seems to be one of the most foul players since the commencement of this game.
Yes, Hatab is one of their key players as far as the central midfield is concerned.
It's Hatab Jata. It's an opportunity for the league champions. Player Rasul, central referee not the least interested. Will be cleared. It is White Devil in their own half, not for too long. Jungle Tigers hoping to win the Super Cup. Will they be able to win the Super Cup remains to be seen. And of course the Super Cup is Lamin Jersey. Super Cup final between Jungle Tigers and White Devil. Which of the sides will be going home as the champions, and the champions of 2025-26 Tujereng Youth and Sports Development Committee, Lamin Jersey Super Cup champions. Is it going to be Jungle Tigers or White Devils remains to be seen, and each of the sides will definitely want to go home as champions. And for the first time these two sides meeting. Nicholas Bass, it is interesting to know that these two sides are meeting for the very first time, and if we should have a winner here, it's going to be for the very first time the team winning against the other.
Certainly it will be a big dream for both teams. If one team should sail over the other, it's going to be an unimaginable outcome.
What a strike from Hatab Jata, but this time never troubled the custodian. In case you're just joining us, the score is still barren. 0-0 from the Tujereng football field, and of course live on LSTV1. It is Lamin M. Jersey, Tujereng Super Cup final, and the final between league champions Jungle Tigers and White Devil. The score is currently barren. Which of the sides will bag the trophy remains to be seen, and the central referee Hassan has already definitely give it the opportunity, and it's an opportunity for White Devil. There is a player currently down in Jordan Fabakari. Bujang is the player, and will now have the assistance from the medics, and it is a huge turnout. Nicholas Bass, of course, Tujereng is a hub of football. When you look at the sports committee under the dynamic leadership of Fabakari Marina, I think one thing I love about Fabakari this year is one for them to be able to, in consultation with the right authorities, for the sports committee to be able to secure a place, secure a land that the community and the youths of Tujereng can call ours. Because here, you know, you can't call this place ours because it belongs to somebody. Of course, it's a ground for the school, and then Fabakari and the team working tooth and nail with the right authorities in making sure they have a land, acquire a land that they have all the necessary documents, and the land that they can now call the Tujereng Youth and Sports Committee, or a land for the youth in Tujereng. Is definitely commendable for Fabakari and the rest of the team of Tujereng Youth and Sports Development Committee.
Certainly it is highly commendable. This is what we've been praying for. It's over 2 decades we've been pursuing this objective. But thanks be to God, today we can boldly say yes, Kontetinting is having its own football field, or the youths of Tujereng are now having their own multi-purpose center. It's a beautiful laudable achievement.
It's a laudable achievement. And back to the live commentary. It is White Devil now, trying to test the goalkeeper from distance. Never trouble the custodian bar. The player seems to be protesting that does not be a foul, but the central referee Hassan is in the lesion tested. And we can also confirm the presence of Amani Chub, a representative from GT board, who has just arrived and already with us at the Tujereng football field with a whole lot of dignitaries. Mr. Lamin M. Jase, the secretary or the general secretary of the Gambia Football Federation, is already with us at the Tujereng football field. Ball being cleared desperately. It's going to be an attack coming from Jungle Tigers Football Club, and White Devil wouldn't be in any hurry as the custodian will allow the ball to roll back, and the custodian has gathered that ball with ease. And the goalkeeper for Jungle Tigers is Sajopa. Musa Jawara is one of the players. Jerry Marina Hatab Jata, Samba Singate, Osman Singate, Omar Jaju, Keba Marina Sanamanku, Bubakar Jiba or Babukar Jiba, and Ibrahim C, who scored in the final, and in the final against Jagaid. And on the far side it is C once again. C trying to cause some problem. Dribble pass a group of players, lost it. White Devil, the knockout champions, trying to get the ball from their own half, asking the central referee to give the opportunity. Of course, Hassan very close to the scene, and Hassan Sise is the central referee. Sanamane, one of the assistants. Bekai Bujang, one of the assistants. Suleiman Keta is one of them, and of course, Patendau Might Commissioner. Of course, it's coming to you live from the Tujereng football field, and it is Lamin M. Jasi Tujereng Super Cup final, and the final between Jungle Tigers and White Devil, coming to you live from the football field and live on LSTV1 on both Facebook and YouTube, and the commentary card in Parliament 40. And before that, the flag of the assistant referee Nicholas is up and up against the league champions Jungle Tigers.
It has been a big tussle here between Jungle Tigers and White Devils, Mr. Fati. This tussle will take us quite a while before we register a goal in this contest. It will be a well entertaining game, and I'm looking forward to watch the second half, which will be another beautiful, miraculous game altogether. We're looking forward to see that miraculous goal coming out from one of the teams here.
Which of the sides will find the back of the net for the first time at the Tujereng football field remains to be seen. Is it going to be Jungle or White Devil remains to be seen. It's now the opportunity for the boys in black colors. That's a very good clearance coming from the central defense. And on the far side, it's going to be an opportunity for the league champions Jungle Tigers, and ball being blocked to touch. It's a throw in, and the right back Jeremiah in a 4 to deliver. It's a long one. Ball being controlled on the far side. It is Jungle now. Another opportunity and another throw in on the far side. And it's going to be another throw in, a courtesy of Jeremiah now. Jere to benefit from another throw in. It's a long one, glancing header. Jungle Tigers nil, White Devil nil is the current score in the Lamin M. Jasi Super Cup final, coming to you live from the Tujereng football field. It is live on LSTV1. It is White Devil on the far far side, trying to push and talk, causing some problems for the league champions Jungle Tigers. It's a switch of play, glancing header, dropping the ball around the edge of the 18. Is that going to be an opportunity for White Devil this time around? Never trouble the custodian. What a strike! What a relief and a relief for the league champions Jungle Tigers Football Club. Nicholas Bass, that was definitely a relief for the league champions Jungle.
Indeed a relief, a big shocking relief. They were all looking and gazing to see if the goal will enter the back of the net, but so unfortunately, and luckily for them, they were relieved.
A relief, of course, a relief for the league champions Jungle Tigers, and the score is currently 0-0. Which of the sides will find the back of the net remains the biggest ambition for both sides, but of course the biggest question. A deadlock on a side to find the back of the net will definitely change the dynamics. Is it going to come from the boys in blue and white, or the boys in the black colors remains to be seen? Jungle in blue and white, White Devil in black colors around the area. It is Omar now dropping the ball for Hatab, the team captain. Hatab trying to use his space on the left side of the attack, trying to cause some problems to White Devil. And player Russell, who is calling on the central referee to give an opportunity, but the central referee isn't interested. It is White Devil in their own half. 33 minutes unofficial, according to our unofficial clock from the Tujereng football field, trying to test the goalkeeper from distance. Way off target. Jungle Tigers will try to regroup once again, whilst White Devil will benefit from a goal kick. And the custodian Fansu Sanyang will solely deliver. Sanyang Fansu playing that ball short. White Devil starting the play from their own half, using the central defenders. Currently the score is 0-0. Who is going to be crowned champions and champions of Lamin M. Jassy Super Cup final at the Tujereng football field remains to be seen. Keba Marina just there in time, caught that ball out to his defensive partner, getting the ball around the area, and already the flag of the assistant referee is up. From an offside position, a signal by Bekai Bojang on the far side. It's another opportunity. End-to-end contest from the Tujereng football field. And of course, Dukure, we are definitely loving this. We are definitely loving this. An end-to-end contest between Jungle Tigers and White Devil. It is Jungle Tigers, Omar Jaju around the edge of the 18. Can he get something into the gloves of the netminder? What an opportunity, but glorious opportunity squandered by Omar Jaju.
Interesting moment, Papa, that's the beauty of having a Super Cup final for the Razor. It's like Jambur 2 weeks ago, I come down in Taranunje, the same side of near Trophy. I come down a lot of fun, I near the way player. In a force for the Razor, but I have to Emmanuel Booty. I come to Apolia Bata. In winter kada klipi ina pana Tujereng bi abakolia infana dimare ba sambara ba aga stole ni magical ewe follow koliata but flano hani forsa hotro second half ga design no in most instant koliala cruise ndaga libel jibe ala 20 mansia dema hani force the force be kera aga 20 a jointa almanyo bude second one aga banne simply ala ko wala 2-1 ikadi aga wal tiro ko mala dimare ba ban nabi for Brunei Kabulutian, a wonderful female, Jungle the White, Timale Basambara, but Parico Lampa, a Funakayo Kuro Agakele, Kunya Tower Maticana, Timale Baja, Afrela Musolia, a New Santa Milan, Tara Tujereng, a Favakari Marina, Alanyano Bayaji 2024, 2025, sorry, 2025, 2026. Don't let her put the Razor champion at Foga Diala, Kafuela Musoli.
Thank you very much, Mohamed Dukure. Is a set piece for the boys in black. And the boys in black are the knockout champions, White Devil. A glorious opportunity. Giant ball assembled by the league champions, Jungle Tigers Football Club. And any moment from now, central referee Hassan Sise to give us the green light. And if the green light is given, that's going to be an opportunity for the knockout champions to deliver. Goalkeeper Sergio Ba preparing his wall, whilst White Devil prepare to deliver this set piece. They just need a dead ball specialist. It's going to be an opportunity. Floats that partly headed out around the area into the gloves of the netminder Sergio Ba. That was indeed a glorious opportunity, but the goalkeeper allowed enough. Sergio just there in time to gather that ball with ease. It has been a lively contest, great beginning from the Tujereng football field between league champions Jungle Tigers and knockout champions White Devil, who is going to be crowned champions and champions of Lamin M. Jassy Super Cup final remains to be seen. Is it going to be Jungle or is it going to be White Devil? Remains to be seen, and if Jungle is able to win it, it's going to be the 9th trophy in their trophy cabin, whilst a victory for Jungle or a victory for White Devil is going to be their 2nd trophy in their trophy cabin after winning the knockout in the last competition. And of course the League Cup in the last competition won by the league champions Jungle Tigers. Time running out. Of course, time running out as far as the force of is concerned. Is it going to be a barren scoreline at halftime remains to be seen, but both sides will definitely be hoping to find the back of the net before the end of the fourth period. It is Omar Jaju, another experienced player, lost possession. It's an opportunity for the boys in black colors trying to penetrate around the edge, looking for options. It is White Devil. Can they get something from this? Looking for options, trying to be as industrious as possible around the center. Is an opportunity, and this time around squandered. And of course we have at the cabin Lamin Nassar, and of course Lamin.
There will be an entertaining from the academy side. It was said to be a big opportunity that was squandered.
There is going to be an entertainment. Gamnet Academy will have some entertainment at halftime. So you sit back, relax, and enjoy the 15 minutes of the entertainment. Nicholas approaching halftime here, and still nothing separating the two.
It was really a big opportunity that was squandered by White Devils. That glorious opportunity would have settled the dust, settled the difference, settled their scores, and perhaps did a mountain against the league champions Jungle Tigers. Unfortunately and luckily for Jungle Tigers, they were able to stand tall, and today we are seeing a barren scoreline in this contest.
A barren scoreline, so far so good. Approaching halftime. Anyway, a minute added on by the 4th assistant referee Suleiman Keta. And of course we will have a minute to be added on by the central referee Yasan Sise. And if there is no goal in the final minute, it's going to be 0-0 at halftime between league champions Jungle Tigers and White Devil in the Lamin M. Jassy Super Cup final in Tujereng. Who is going to find the back of the net remains to be seen. Approaching halftime, Mohamed Dukure. Halftime manja pambaka kamunda minute clear wale lafa. And the Ningolo man score kamunda kombita break wale. Adami alako team full be mavenzo.
Yeah, comme il y a mina mun na wala kan account aka kumale ka son break soro football na bekere break na ka stop lo bula haram ko football e ka sino lege fa ngati arrange ko renge kaje ila hello nin ko hello wala na tanyote force bunda follow ndo yemina squanda alle minar na ay third person won tatia wala na gaba so na soto ni ko gaba angale kawal wala na bosi so di yamar la le bi ka ko yi so di mo ma ni no wala na ngi so fana o do ko ni kama wala ko ikrami kasa anu nga ko pa match ko lemba ibo de la second half you must see.
Thank you very much, Mohamed Dukure Aliaron, Nicholas Baz. It's halftime and halftime in the Lamin M. Jassy Super Cup final between Jungle Tigers and White Devil. Nothing separating the two. It is halftime and it is 0-0. Jungle Tigers 0, White Devil 0, and we will of course have 15 minutes of rest and we'll be back for the continuation. And of course Nicholas Baz is halftime and still nothing separating the two.
Certainly it wasn't a palatable first half. Despite the ingredients of football was all there, all the players were unable to dip their hands in the bowl to feed themselves. They squandered all their opportunities. Back into the second half, we will see if there will be a miracle to settle the difference between these two sides, Mr. Fati.
Thank you very much, Nicholas Bass. Before we go, we will now have the General Secretary of the Gambia Football Federation, Mr. Lamin M. Jassy, and he will solely have the presentations of the medals. The presentation of the medals to Tujereng Youth and Sports Committee under the dynamic leadership of Mr. Fabakari Marina. A very big tap on the shoulder of JS Lamin M. Jasi. Not only coming here as a spectator, but here to support grassroots football. And this is of course not the very first time meeting Mr. Jasi here. I met him here on many occasions when we are here to cover matches in Tujereng. So we said Tujereng is home, of course, home for Lamin M. Jasi, the General Secretary of the Gambia Football Federation. And we will definitely have the presentation of the medals, and the winner of the Super Cup will be going home with a giant trophy, whooping cash prize, and of course gold medals. And the runner-up will also be going home with medals, and of course with a consolation prize. Nicholas Bass, definitely it has been a great force of great possessive football coming from the young lads of Jungle Tigers and White Devil. But the only missing thing is the goal or goals coming from either Jungle or White Devil.
That was the only missing ingredients. All other ingredients were readily available for them, but they all squandered those opportunities. I believe, I'm with the conviction that come second half there will be a miraculous goal.
Fox.
Mr. Lamin M. Jasi, the Secretary General of Gambia Football Federation. We are glad to have you in our midst, and we must say thank you for gracing this auspicious Super Cup continuation of Tujereng Youth and Sport Development Committee. We must say obrigado, we must say jarama emitekati. Mr. Lamin Fati and Mr. Jasi has been a very instrumental, iconic servant in the heart of Gambian football. He is a type that one can say he has done it, and he is making the youth proud. We're looking forward to collaborate with his office so that we can raise a standard football stadium in the very heart of the coastline of West Coast. Mr. Lamin M. Jasi, thank you so much. We're looking forward for a collaboration with your office so that you can empower us for an established stadium or park or multi-purpose center in the heart of the coastline of West Coast.
Thank you very much, and any moment, of course, Nicholas Bass, we will see the official handing over of the medals supported by Lamin M. Jasi, General Secretary of Gambia Football Federation, and he will hand the medals to the Tujereng Youth and Sports Committee under the leadership, and of course that is the official handing over of the medals for the champions. Medals for the champions handed to the president or the chairman of Tujereng Youth and Sports Development Committee, of course Mr. Fabakari Marina, that is Mr. Lamin M. Jasi, General Secretary Gambia Football Federation. And Mr. Lamin M. Jasi has provided medals for the Super Cup, and now we believe those are the medals for the officials. We believe the medals for the officials of the match, and we will also have the presentation of the medals for the runners-up, and we believe Jungle Tigers wouldn't want to be the runners-up, and equally White Devil will also not want to be the runners-up. But certainly one of the two will be winners and the other will be the runners-up. And that is currently the presentation of the medals to the president of Tujereng Youth and Sports Development Committee, Mr. Fabakari Marina, by the General Secretary of the Gambia Football Federation, Mr. Lamin Jasi, who is with us here with his high-powered delegation, and he is here to support football, here to support grassroots football and supporting grassroots football in Tujereng. A very big tap on the shoulder of the General Secretary, Mr. Lamin M. Jasi. Thank you very much, Mr. Jasi, for not only coming here but supporting this crusade. Special thanks to you. And of course, that is the presentation to the President Fabakari Marina. And it is now another presentation of medals for the runners-up.
Mr. Fati, it's indeed beautiful. It is remarkable. These are glorious moments that our great grandchildren will forever remember. These are remarkable, joyful moments. Mr. Lamin Fati, I think we are glad.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Lamin M. Jase, for providing the medals for the finalists in Jungle Tigers and White Devil. Nicholas, I think, without much ado, we will now allow the Red Cross or the Scout Band to have us some entertainments before coming back for the continuation of the live commentary. It is halftime, of course. Halftime between Jungle Tigers and White Devil, and the score is still 0-0.
DJ Jacqueline, can you lower the tone of the music? Welcome back to the coastline of the fields of Tujereng football. It's another well entertaining second half. We will be witnessing these two sides. White Devils versus Jungle Tigers. Today, they will unleash their hidden mysterious potentials right before us. Our able spectators, fans, sport lovers, who are near to our hearts, we must say welcome. You are so special to us. Thank you for coming. Mr. Kwati, we are going to witness another entertaining second half. Let's see how it will unfold.
Thank you very much, Nicholas Bass, and of course welcome back to the Tujereng football field for the continuation of the live commentary, and of course live on LSTV1 at the commentary cabin, just as I said, Nicholas Bass, of course Lamin Party, Sam Donald Mendy and Mohamed Dukure. Special thanks to our team from Gambia Radio and Television Services. It is just few minutes into the second period and the score is still balanced. We got the side will find the back of the net remains to be seen. We have the second half to get our score, so else it's going to be postman shootout to decide the winner. We have the side will find the back of the net. Now are we going to get the postman shootout remains to be seen. But before that, there's a player currently receiving attention from the medics, and the medics are already on the pitch, and the player in question is one of the central defenders of the number 39 Bailo, yes. Bailo Jalo is currently receiving attention, and it's currently a set piece for the league champions Jungle Tigers. And the Jungle Tigers, or the league champions Jungle Tigers, will benefit from a set piece. It is a set piece for Jungle Tigers. Who is going to deliver? Omar Jaju seems to be the candidate to deliver. Arena not also very far from the scene. Omar Jaju, one of the experienced, if not the most experienced player on the pitch for Jungle Tigers Football Club. Three-man wall assembled by White Devil Football Club. It is Omar Jaju to deliver. Omar Jaju floats that. This time into the gloves of the custodian. Easy time for the netminder. Easy time for the custodian and Fansusanya. From the half of White Devil to the half of Jungle Tigers into the gloves of the netminder Sajo Bar. And Jungle Tigers will now be playing from our left to right from our cabin, whilst White Devil will be playing from our right to left. And it has been a great force up, and also hoping to have an incredible second half between Jungle Tigers and White Devil. And we're going to have a second half. It's going to be an opportunity to see tricky and pacey, using his pace against his opponent. The player in question, Ibrahim Asi, scored the only goal in the league final that won the competition for Jungle Tigers. And already we have played the entire first half without a goal. Are we going to have the entire second half without a goal? Remains to be seen. White Devil, Keba Marina comfortably guarded that ball. It is back to the custodian Sajo Bar. An end-to-end contest coming from the boys in black and white and the boys in blue and white. Jungle Tigers in blue and white. White Devil currently in black and white. Around the area it is Jungle enjoying possession in the opposition half. And Nicholas Bass, both sides picking it from where they left it, and we still believe a goal in this contest will still change the dynamics. And we might say, if we are to have a goal here, probably we might even have a goal to settle the difference between the two.
That will be a miraculous goal, Mr. Fati. We are expecting a miracle behind the scene, not actually something that we are thinking of, but a miracle to settle their difference.
It's going to be a miraculous goal. If we are to have a goal here to settle this contest between Jungle Tigers and White Devil. It is Jungle Tigers nil, White Devil nil. What is going to be the final score to be seen? Sise is the one in charge. Central referee Hassan Sise having the assistance of Sanamane, Bekai Bojang, Suleiman Keita and Pan now. The match commissioner around the area. It is white table on the defensive for clearing that ball from their own half. On the far side is a throw in. Throw in and will be taken. And of course, looking at the sets of supporters, we have a jam-packed Tujereng football field and two sides backed by their jubilant support base. Never trouble the custodian. Of course, it's a busy technical area for both grappers. Under the guidance of Jungle Tigers is Madi Jadama and Omar Jiva. Osman Jawara and Abubakar Kujabi are the technicians on the technical area for White Devils. And in case you're just joining us, it is just the commencement of the second half. And the second half between league champions Jungle Tigers and White Devil, the knockout champions in the Lamin Jersey Super Cup final in Tujereng. And the winner will be going home with a goldie oval with gold medal, giant trophy and whooping cash prize. The runner-up will be going home with a consolation prize and of course silver medals on the far side. Nothing separating the two. Which of the sides will definitely go home? Lamin Fating Americo turn out on him better than back.
Thank you. It will be what it is. It will be what we are seeing. What will be, will be. A mouth-watering class between these two sides, Mr. Fati.
Thank you very much. Of course, it's a great battle, and of course coming to you live from the Tujereng football field. And the biggest ambition for Fabakari Marina and his executive is to have a zone in Tujereng. And of course this is possible because this is a community that will have the huge number of teams participating in their competition. And the requirement of having a zone, of course Tujereng will definitely have the requirement or has already got the requirement to attract a zone. Of course it is also greatly situated, having a whole lot of communities around the area. Tujereng itself, or Tujereng alone, can get to that much more, having a whole lot of communities around. Lamin Fating Americo, Nimbe Kumala back in the Tujereng for a whole Kumazina Purkajako, Katsuno, so the Baring Ajako Saki, Jamal Lebijamia, Katimon, Bondekana Tujereng, Mizono Tujereng, Abekala Fendemia, Namerako, Yabo, Warla Bakele Sako, in Tujereng called for a Fanso Pino, so Damian, we had developed a ministerial.
Abaraka bage Fati Haidara, originality. And the idea Kadabon Fedimiango, non-stop, when they get on Tujereng. And Chairman Fala Kamara Yato Peno, Olamamera, Gambia Football Federation in a competition department, Asutu, Ninava, a zonal committee TV, is it never getting a Bogake, Tundra, Mariango, Nebaboyo TV, Aberoa Nebake, a Tujerenda Bosato, Mariango. If I can't come back, you have a class of football TV, Kaiwan, the Aneka Ketanako, Katiman, Amiana Golden, Akadambola, Ivan, Bagoning, although Tujereng Ketanako, Kakan, Magic. Fernamiago, what was it? Kajako, the Sudan Dog Fernando Takeno, Tujan and Miami. If another get Fernando, Yakin also recommended some of Yami about Nicapo, and some Golden Mugo, Tufu, Bergama Suba, and then I was standing on your miracle. Football Federation in a zonal committee, what best would they go? Recommended zone. Tujan, if another Fernando, is Sudan and recommended zone. If another Fernando, about you on that, if another couple of Sayano, and a couple of
thank you very much, Lamin Fati. And earlier on, last pass, look at the a step in the right direction. The Tujereng Kole Kanoti, Walla Tujereng Youth Sports Development Committee. This is seen now, trying to cause some problems around the edge. This is a tricky and pacey player, lost possession. Look at the Kumala Bakele, Tujereng Youth Sports Development Committee, Katoke Purkajako, in the right authorities, Blood Union Purkajako, Jankes Bari Jibeti Kanajang, Suruning Tia Satel Mifanamialan Quebec, Tujerena, then Sadel, Wolfanaka Modemian, Tujereng. Purkaje Kuka Janke Zuno, the woman fed me on the court. Safoko is going to be a step in the right direction.
Well, I am more Jakali and some more Jakali Fana, Nimo Yinika, go to the Mufanasi Palom, don't Nico Zono as a Mulu Jakal. Abekumala, Fawaka Nala Mulu, Yakata, I recognize no Yamina, I cannot Zono, and La Kanta Okada Kuni Fana, what can be done. Well, Nada, you will see finding no, I don't Abe Mabi. Quella bagay pa is like Substitution of Bina is
It's a triple substitution, Jungle Tigers. Osman Singate, Samba Singate and Sanamanku. Osman Singate, Samba Singate and Sanamanku are the players to be taking off. But we have to wait for that. This time ball being cleared desperately around the edge. Is the team captain now who gets the ball low. Partly caught out by the White Devils Football Club. And the league champions continue to search and search for a breakthrough. Still struggling to find the back of the net. Are we going to have a goal in regulation? Or post might shoot out to decide the winner? Of course, a goal in regulation must be the biggest ambition for both sides. Getting the ball low. Omar Jai getting the ball to another opportunity. Is that going to be an opportunity into the gloves of the custodian? And there was a shout for a penalty, but the central referee Hassan Sise not the least interested. Hassan Sise not the least interested as he waved in for a play on into the gloves of the custodian. Nicholas, that was definitely a great opportunity for the league champions to find the back of the net. Unfortunately, squandered another opportunity.
That was said to be a dreaming goal for Hatab Jata, the captain of Jungle Tigers, but unfortunately he swept off on the ball and his feet went wide away from the ball. That should have won that.
It's a substitution. Osman Singate out, Samba Singate and Sanamanku out. 3 players and 3 tired legs off and 3 fresh legs to be introduced. And the players in question, Yusuf Ajata will be introduced, Hassan Sanyang will be introduced, and Sadi Bi are the 3 players, 3 fresh legs to be introduced. Nicholas Bass, we have 3 tired legs taking off, and of course 3 fresh legs to be introduced by the defending champions, that is the league champions, and they are hoping to bag the Super Cup final. They are hoping to get this trophy, and then you could see the ambition coming from the technical area, taking off 3 tired legs and introducing 3 fresh legs.
It's indeed very remarkable, Mr. Fati, looking at that brilliant substitution, bringing off Sanamanko. Sanamanko was said to be a player. Sanamanko was said to be a player for Penny United, but now he is now transferred or ushered into Jungle Tigers this season. I believe this season he is expected to deliver or give more to the team, or else he will suffer setback in this year's season. Mr. Fati.
Thank you very much. It is getting more and more interesting. It is getting more and more interesting from the Tujereng football field. And of course it is the second half. Which of the sides will find the back of the net for the first time this evening? Starting from the afternoon, and it is Jungle Tigers, partly caught out by White Devils. And it is still White Devils nil, Jungle Tigers nil. Which of the sides will bag the giant trophy of Lamin M. Jassi Super Final remains to be seen, and it's going to be a trophy heading to the 2025-26 competition. It is Jungle Tigers nil, White Devil nil remains the score. And Lamin M. Jassi is already with us, and during the halftime break he presented the trophies to the president of Tujereng Youth and Sports Development Committee under the leadership of Fabakari Marena. Giant trophy already staged, gold medals, silver medals, and of course medals for the match feast. On the first side it is White Devil to throw. Keba Marina will surely allow the ball to roll down. Nicholas Bass, end-to-end contest. We are definitely loving it, but the only missing thing is the goal or goals coming from either side.
That's the only missing ingredients. I will say salt is missing in this contest. Salt, which is the most important ingredient in the dish, is missing in this contest. And we're looking forward to have salt added in this dish. Surely, we're looking forward to that miraculous goal to settle their difference.
Either in regulation or post-match shootout to decide the winner, and if they can settle the dust in regulation, post-match shootout will decide the winner between league champions Jungle Tigers and of course knockout champions White Devil, and of course the league champions already having 9 trophies in their trophy cabin. A a team established in 1996. In the last group stages, they were in the same group alongside Manchester City, Man United, Ben United and Tambakunda. And in the round of 16, they got the better of Neymar United by a goal to nil before advancing to the quarterfinal, where they got the better of Black and White after 2-2 in regulation before advancing on post-match shootout. In the semi-final, it ended 2-1 in favor of the league champions Jungle Tigers against Man United, and in the final, it ended 1-0 in favor of them against Jackeye. And of course, in the Super Cup final, against a side that won the knockout competition, and in the knockout competition, it ended QPR 0, White Devil 0, and White Devil won on post-match shootout. And of course, it's an opportunity, not a decent one, as the central referee already waiting for a play on, and he said throw in for White Devil. White Devil and Jungle Tigers continue to search for a breakthrough. Currently, it is 0-0. Keba Marina, one of the central defenders, lost possession. It is Jungle Tigers' opportunity now. Assistant referee Sanamane has already given the opportunity to the league champions Jungle Tigers Football Club, a team under the guidance of Mali Jadaman Omar Jiba, Osman Jawara and Abubakar Pujabi on the technical area for White Devil Football Club. And in case you're just joining us, the Super Cup final is the Lamin M. Jassy Super Cup final in Tujereng. It is the Super Cup in Tujereng. And if you may like, call it the floating racer. It is Sina who chips the ball forward for the advancing player to chase. Partly it's the central defender who was just there in time to get that ball. And the flag of the assistant referee is already up. And Fatih Ngamra Kuolin is getting more and more interesting. We are definitely loving the atmosphere. And we can still rule that out. To have a goal in regulation, we can still have a goal or two as far as this contest is concerned.
Antonia de Power, Team Flow de New York, say if it is a venue attacker, they have a chance of getting up and over by Kireto, Akajako, ye, dead the work if another year no Yami, but they have come to Valley, German Gita, Koyapayami, Golas is going on, 90 minutes over. But from the goal on your side, Fontaja side, 120 Bianco, Aribi Amallo, Lokuntamila, you want to have a gold Diana on 20 Bianca, a Gidio Supercomia and Goltamila, but around the B, in Team Flow, Yolo Mufino Cardi table. I'm feeling White Tables, you put it a packet. Don't come, Kaya Body. I put one busy tema. I get another Yabano Yami. What about Nanu? What about the Mondo and some part of the Fenaco? About Kumpa. Honey, I'm fan of Jungle Lopa for White Table. I'm a Koila, Daniel Majana.
Is it Jungle Tigers or White Devil? Remains to be seen. That would have been into the gloves of the custodian that never troubled the custodian Sadio Ba. That nearly caught him unaware. Sadio Ba will start the play from their own hub. And Sadio Ba and his Jungle Tigers Football Club. Not a decent beginning. And on the far side is a throw in for the boys in black. Playing from our right to left from our cabin. In case you're just joining us, this is all coming to you live from the Tujereng football field. It's the Lamin M. Jassy Super Cup final between Jungle Tigers and White Devil. And the winner of this contest will be going home with Giant Trophy. Of course, whooping cash prize and gold medals, while the runner-up, it is Sina. Trying to cause some problems. This time penalized by the assistant referee. It is still 0-0. What a showdown from the Tujereng football field, and it is live on LSTV. On either Facebook or YouTube, you can watch this game, just as those that are currently at the Tujereng football field in the Lamin M. Jassy Super Cup final. And of course, Lamin M. Jassy is the General Secretary of the Gambia Football Federation, and he's already with us at the Tujereng football field watching this game live. Who is going to win it, and who is going to win it, and who is going to lose it remains to be seen. Time on 18 minutes unofficial into the second period, and signed them Mangolo je follow from the Golo de la game on Mumia Kono, signed the Wolem Kudimia on the Cabin Cardado, but Namara Golo New Skolajang, and the Kujamale falling in the game on Kono.
Yeah, interesting moments. Football ya fansun definition story. Football fana aya fansun diamo fana story. Ningo nara football ya fansun diamo ina. Football is a drama. It is not over until it is all over. Odo kueni kama aya timna aya asa fana. Timale basambala. Oman lokoro bayro. Kungulan keda ya akedale loku fla komandro. Akedale Miami inem puma. Ina force majo ipleda idara hanipen ko sa foni bari akam da tabe yalon pendi ni kananang ani solo time woni nada Miami nada ka dundi agara kada killi anike agam da bi malo mimba skola ta e banna fiwala kono ta banna on pose my friend amansenia bari bi abasenia la fo jungle fo jungle la fanna fo white la fanna le ba sambala abasenia la next attack team is by sign 20 minutes wota mi daga tema da nyango dunya na baye bado bari pa ngalo ne is a cracking moment ni wato na watu ko nan ba tu bolo ko ni montro ba ko diga surtout fo sa fo ni banda second half am ko ya bage malo timol be do bi ile mo wala katala bungolo la e ba last by sur kranka ko malo wono living answer
I will say black magic is absent in this game.
Thank you very much, Lamin Fati, Mohamed Dukure, and of course Nicolas Bass. From the Tujereng football field, it is getting closer and closer. In regulation, no post-match shootout to decide the winner. Which of the sides will find the back of the net before the end of the contest remains to be seen. Is it going to be Jungle Tigers or White Devil remains to be seen in the Lamin M Jersey Super Cup final. And of course, special thanks to Fabakari Marin and his entire executive of Tujereng Youth and Sports Development Committee. It is Jungle Tigers. Some problems for their opponents around the edge of the 18, getting the ball forward for Chi to chase. Solid defensive work, and of course it's going to be a corner signaled by the assistant referee, and a corner for Jungle Tigers Football Club, who continue to search for a breakthrough. And in the late final, they got their noses in front in the first half, and currently it is still barren. Fabakari Marina and the entire team. They also have in the committee Osman Jata, Malang Jata, Lamin Jiba Fatendau, Lamin Sar, Yusuf Asano, of course Bakari Jata, and we can also confirm the presence of the General Secretary of the Gambia Football Federation, Lamin M. Jersey, with his delegation present at the Tujereng football field watching this game. And he is only not here as a spectator, but also here to support grassroots football. Lamin M. Jersey, thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much for coming. Mr. Lamin M. Jersey, the flag of the assistant referee is then down, the goalkeeper missed it. But before that, the flag of the assistant referee is up. Lamin M. Jersey is already with us. And part of his delegation, Lamin S. Sanyang, who is one of the friends, Bambo Jersey, Aissatou Sawane, Ibrahima Jersey, Seni Sane, and Aminata Fall. And we can also confirm the presence of Chernon Jai, chairman of Tujereng VDC, Lamin Dong, Cherno B. Cham, Ali Umbalo, and the list of dignitaries continues. It's a set piece for White Devil. The score is still barren. Who is going to get home as the champions remains to be seen. It is either in regulation or post-match shootout to decide the winner. Nicolas Bass' time is definitely running out. Definitely running out. We played the entire first half without a goal and currently playing the second half without a goal.
Certainly time is ticking, and it's ticking fast, very fast indeed. The only missing ingredients is salt in this delicious dish that we are seeing right before us. If only we can have a miraculous gold, we will be able to say yes, certainly we have something to rely on.
It has just started raining here at the Tujereng football field, but that wouldn't deprive us. And the central referee Hassan Sise, has already given the green light, of course, to the league champion Jungle Tigers Football Club, and the boys dressed in blue and white. Jungle Tigers Football Club. It's a rainy evening at the Tujereng football field. That wouldn't deprive us. That wouldn't stop us from streaming and also having the commentary of this crucial and lively game. What a showdown, what a contest, and what a game from the Tujereng football field, and of course live on LSTV1. For Lamin Fati, Nicolas Bass, Mohamed Dukure, and of course Lamin Fati. We also have in our midst our colleagues from Gambia Radio and Television Services. This one is a strong header coming from Keba Marina, partly cleared. An opportunity for the boys in white. What a showdown, what a contest. We are definitely loving this. This is no turn for you, and it is the Super Cup, the Lamin M Jersey Super Cup, coming to you live from the Tujereng football field, and is of course live on LSTV1. It's a long one, partly headed out. Another opportunity, White Devil in their own half. and they find the back of the net before the end of the contest remains to be seen. Back to the goalkeeper, Sergio Bar. Sergio Bar, the custodian. That isn't a great one. Time running out. Time running out for both sides. Are we going to have a late goal, or it's going to be post-match shootout to decide the winner? Remains to be seen. Nicholas Bass, time is definitely running out for both sides. And if we are to have a goal here, it's definitely going to be a late goal coming from either Jungle Tigers or White Eagle.
Indeed, we are expecting a miracle. We are expecting something to at least settle the difference between these two sides. Only a goal can settle the difference between these two sides, Mr. Fati.
Thank you very much. And it is still coming to you live from the Tujereng football field. What a contest is so down. White Devil and Jungle Tigers. The winner will be going home with the Giant Trophy. And the Giant Trophy is already assembled. Gold medals, silver medals, and medals for the match officials. It is Jungle Tigers now, and the final touch coming from one of the defenders for White Devil. 25 minutes into the second period unofficial. As the center referee having the official timing in the Lamin M. Jassy Super Cup final between Jungle Tigers and White Devil. Lamin Fatih, it is getting more and more interesting. But by the day, it is getting closer and closer. It is getting closer around the area. What a showdown. It's going to be an opportunity for Jungle Tigers. Jungle in their opposition half. The flag of the assistant referee stayed down. The player calling in for a throw in around the area. See now, trying to unlock the defense, and already it's a defensive work. It's a defensive work. Keba Marina heading that ball down. And in case you're just joining us, you are just reminded that we're coming to you live from the Tujereng football field in the Lamin M. Jassy Super Cup final between Jungle Tigers and White Devil. Jungle Tigers nil, White Devil nil, and the winner will be crowned champions of Lamin M. Jassy Super Cup final in Tujereng. Is it going to be Jungle or White Devil remains to be seen. And special thanks to all those monitoring this game live on LSTV1 on both Facebook and YouTube. We have to give a very big tap on the shoulders of our followers on LSTV on either Facebook or YouTube. And you are reminded that tomorrow, of course, we will be coming to you live from the Serekunda West Mini Stadium in the Super Cup final between Campbelltown Football Club and Joshua City, and the match will be live on LSTV1, just as we had it this evening at the Tujereng football field. Of course, Nicholas Bass, time is definitely running out, and we must have a goal, or else we will be heading to post-match shootout to decide.
Time is really an enemy for both teams. If they can turn the hands of time, I believe they have to utilize their golden opportunities, or else they will live in regrets. And regrets is not what we are praying for. It's not what we're looking forward to. We are looking forward to a well-entertained game, where we will watch that miraculous goal coming out from one of these teams. We believe we have talents here. Talents who are ready, who can actually break the back of the net. Mr. Fati.
Thank you very much, Nicholas Bass, Aliron, Mohamed Dukure. Lamin Fati, time definitely running out. Lamin time on Yimba Sufia Kane. Abe Borikan Hansai, but Abe Borikai Mumebele. Is it Jungle Tigers or White Devil? A goal in the second half will definitely be enough for either side. And without a goal, post-match shootout will decide the winner around the area. It's going to be an opportunity. The goalkeeper. And he's a set piece. And a set piece at a promising position for the league champions Jungle Tigers. And the winner of the Super Cup will be going home with a giant trophy, $6,000 a cash prize, while the runner-up will be going home with silver medals and $4,000 a cash prize as consolation. Which of these sides will bag the cash prize, or the whooping cash prize, and also the gold medals? Is a yellow card. That's a yellow card we can confirm. but that seems to be a protest coming from one of the players, signaled by the central referee Hassan Cisse. We will come back to Nicolas Bass shortly after the delivery of this set piece. Omar Jajo is currently behind the ball. Who is going to deliver? Omar Jajo. 29 minutes on the clock, approaching the 38th minute unofficial. We can say we have under 10 or 11 minutes of normal time plus additional minute before the central referee will end these proceedings from the Tujereng football field in the Lamin M Jersey Super Cup final between Jungle Tigers, the league champions, and the knockout champions White Devil. Jungle Tigers having the opportunity. Giant oval assembled by White Devils. Omar Jaju behind the ball. Central referee has already given the opportunity. The header! What a header, and the goalkeeper dived to his left and got that ball off the area. Had a hand to it. Lamina Kamunta goalkeeper Yamale. That was definitely very close for the league champions Jungle Tigers, but hand side they man golo man from the hand side.
Iba kata kami kuni kawan dara. Iba golo jadi kan nyampe nyawa. Kaji pada kaji orang kafir nak kaji janu janu. Barang kamu tahu. Berapa yang lu barang di lakukan? Akaja ko. Yang mana dah benar dah betul dah betul tentang kaji orang tu. Jumul. Hari ini banyak orang yang kafir nak kaji kamu tahu. Itu adalah semua. Itu adalah lalu kita nak kaji itu. Ini kaya lah kata gitu je lah. Bawa jauh jauh tu. Ya ko tuk siapa nami? Nemasi teba. Nanti bila tuan kata kami. Kata pun nak kalkul lu. Ada bola kalbol bukan demi aku. Akan dia mau aktif lagi dapat. Nanti bila soal baik tanda. Malah kita pegang ganjar lagi. Jungle Tigers ini, White Devils atega. Bahkan ini Jerman dia ko mengalahnya.
Time running out. Nicolas Bass. It is getting closer and closer for both sides. In regulation or post-match shootout, are we going to have post-match shootout to decide the winner, or are we going to have a late goal? And if we are to have a late goal, must come from either Jungle Tigers or White Devil.
Mr. Fati, looking at that opportunity that was made by Jungle Tigers, it ought to have been a goal. It should have been diverted into the back of the net. But that mind-boggling opportunity was wasted into thin air. That's said to be something that they ought to correct their mistakes. They ought to do their calculation right.
Thank you very much, Nicolas Bass. I of course hate post-match shootouts as a player, but enjoy post-match shootout as a match commentator. Anyway, are we going to get to post-match shootouts remains to be seen. In Jungle Tigers nil, White Devil nil. Mohamed Dukure time on Kamunta Borikan Hansa anyway we can have a goal or two. But Akamunda ko team floor in Kabrin for Savakana for second Avanza and goal on Yimana and Ningolo Mana post-match shootout, well Labana Kana. Akamunda Fanako player Binasa in Koizol Jigata player Mina. If you only not Lamilla no cosa penalty in score.
Iya, kau sol beni la plan sol la kata la. Imo dema bige la plan sol staff si kata badi. Badama bige in most instant ka plan sol mine ko sol block the plan A di ani plan B. Oro ko ni kama apa ibe plan lo kala kabe match kunda follow ni imanyo bude bi ko sa ko nyo bude manna. Second half ko ni pana bele kam da na bi moment tracking moment mi ko sign montro bena ko di kan sign dem bare wato do hanu seconds aka score no la wala na football ya kabili pasu kalamuso orang yang pernah follow ninggolo bina ba mola panna loko paya fina no jungle star jungle la panna wala White Devil la panna ora golo nyigna tra abina na amanna pana aba decide da min abe panna dami wala on post my 20 jimale ba sambala bayre ka tare ko fo ila musoli ka tare ko fo iba mai ka tare ko samba so amang dia jimale dura jimale ba sambala pa wala ni karoti
Jumale Basambala Willem Yinin Karodi Akamunda Hansa. It is currently nil-nil between Jungle and White Devil. White Devil, the knockout champions. Is that going to be an opportunity? Player Rasul, center referee Hassan Cisse waved in for a play on. It is Jungle now, ball being partly headed out. An end-to-end showdown from the half of Jungle to the half of White Devil. Approaching the end of this contest. Anyway, it's going to be a double substitution. Double substitution for White Devil and another double substitution awaits for Jungle Tigers. Probably this might be penalty specialist. We can confirm anyway. They might be penalty specialist. Time running out, ticking First for Jungle Tigers and White Devil. Two tired legs of, two fresh legs introduced. The giant trophy is assembled. The gold medals and of course silver medals. Who is going to bag the gold and silver medals remains to be seen, and is of course coming to you live from the Tujereng football field, live on LSTV. Special thanks to our followers, those currently monitoring the game live on LSTV1. It is all coming to you live from the Tujereng football field in the Lamin M Jersey, Tujereng Super Cup final. And the game is temporarily stopped as we are currently witnessing some substitutions being effected by the knockout and the league champions. Jungle Tigers nil, White Devil nil. Nicholas, it's getting closer and closer. Approaching the end of the contest. And if we are to have a goal here, it must be a late goal coming from Jungle or White Devil.
Certainly, it's what I am thinking. And if you are in my mind, you'll understand I am thinking what you are thinking. And you are saying what I am thinking. I believe the fans are getting colder and colder, and they are developing cold feet in this game because there is no goal in this contest. As it stands now, I believe their hands are on their shoulders, thinking of post-penalty shootout if their team will take off the trophy or not. But the big question is which team will actually take off the trophy or will be decorated with golden medals.
Is a huge responsibility. I am trying to imagine what is the atmosphere in the football field going to look like if we are to have a goal here. I don't think this perimeter will be able to control the set of supporters. Anyway, we just have to wait and see. And it's a set piece. It's a set piece at a great position for the league champion Jungle Tigers Football Club. On a giant wall assembled. Omar Jaju. Is it Omar? This is not Omar this time around. It's a set piece. Who is definitely going to get this? You can't get the player because the number isn't visible. It's a set piece. Giant wall assembled by White Devil Football Club, the knockout champions. Will they be able to trouble the goalkeeper from this distance? Center referee any moment from now, as Cisse will give us the green light, and if the green light is given, this will surely get us underway. It's a set piece. Green light given by the center referee. Jungle Tigers Football Club around the area. That was definitely very close, and from the technical area, just as I was saying, Nicholas Bass, I was trying to imagine what is going to be the atmosphere at the football field if we are to have a late goal here.
Mr. Fati, it was said to be a dream for the fans of Jungle Tigers, but far-fetched from their dreams. They are 1 mile away from their dreams. It was unfortunate, so sad, so disappointing for them to waste that golden opportunity in the thin airs, rolling in the cloud of this rainy day. Oh, so sad. I believe they should have utilized their opportunities, or else, Mr. Fati, they will live in the pool of regrets.
Thank you very much, and it's a corner, and of course a corner for Jungle Tigers around the area, and a relief. What a relief, and of course a relief. And of course we can confirm the presence of one of the rising talents, of course, Anthony Sparky has just arrived with his entire team at the Tujereng football field. At some point I thought it was a fracas at the other end of the football field, but not knowing that it was the arrival of Anthony Sparky. It is approaching the end of the contest, 38 minutes unofficial. We can confirm that we have under 2 minutes of normal time, plus what is expected to be added on. Nicholas Bass, time is definitely getting closer and closer.
Time is really an enemy of both teams in this contest. And if they are going to settle their defense, they should try to utilize their chances, or else their teachers will have to whip them in order for them to double up their tactical movements in this mouth-watering class.
Another opportunity, of course, is a throw in this time. Time running out for both sides. Which of the sides will find the back of the net? And if we are to have a goal here, it's definitely going to be a late goal. And the late goal will undoubtedly win it for the side that is able to score. Is it Jungle or White Devil remains to be seen? And around the area, opportunity. Jungle Tigers Football Club. White Devil with a glorious opportunity.
What a glorious opportunity, Mr. Fati.
What an opportunity. An opportunity, of course, an opportunity for White Devils, the knockout champions. Can they trouble the custodian Sajoba from this angle? Remains to be seen. We have to wait. We have to keep believing. We have to keep believing. What a game. What a showdown. What a contest from the Tujereng football field in the Lamin M Jassy Super Cup final. And the winner of this contest will be going home with $6,000. Of course, gold medals and a giant trophy, and the runner-up will be going home with a consolation fee of $4,000, and of course with silver medals. Nicholas Bass' time is definitely running out, and already there's a player down injured, and this will definitely have an impact on the time left, on the normal time left as signaled by the central referee.
Time is really whipping them. Time is indeed whipping both teams in this contest because they are standing with a batting scoreline on the line of this contest. I believe, I am optimistic, a goal alone can settle their difference, their marital difference, their divorce will only be settled with a goal.
A goal will definitely settle the score between Jungle Tigers and White Devil. And it is an opportunity for White Devil. Can they trouble the netminder Sajoba from this angle? Bailo Jalo. Bailo 13, hands on hip. Player back on his feet. Central referee Hassan Sise. Hassan Sise will give us the green light any moment from now. Hassan is the central referee, having the assistance of Sanamane, Bekai Bojang, Suleiman Keita and Fatundao. It's a glorious opportunity for White Devil. Can they trouble the netminder? And the 13 Bailo will deliver. Bailo Jalo. 3-man wall assembled. Bailo Jalo. Bailo now! Tipped over the crossbar by the netminder Sajoba.
Sajoba is an exceptional goalkeeper.
What an interception. What an interception coming from Sajoba, the netminder. Danger still not averted. It's a corner on the far side. It's a set piece, it's a corner rather. Macho Nabanda please, Momo you know the please for penalties, but the penalties don't follow. As a kino goal now. Is that going to be? It's a strong header. Partly headed out by Jungle Tigers Football Club on the far side. It's a goal kick, time running out, and then it's full time, and please, Momo be down there, please, Eloje. Momo be down there, please, Eloje, because first match shootout, Nicholas Bass, we are now calling in every individual to maintain their positions. Momo Eloje, note of first match shootout, please.
It is not yet over until it is all over. Yet to be done and dusted. We are getting into another phase of post-penalty shootout, which is a battle of the mind, the battle of the fittest. He that calculates well gets it right. He that is good in mathematics gets it right. Mathematics is important here. Academic mathematics is important here. Really it is. It is what it is. We are facing another phase. Getting into another slot. Another slot of post-penalty shootout in mouth-watering clash between the league champions, Jungle Tigers, versus the knockout champions, White Devil. What a mouth-watering class it is. What a game it is. Far from completing. The action is yet to be complete. Oh, Mr. Fati, I am beginning to enjoy every bit of it. Every bit and pieces of this dish. I am beginning to enjoy it. My hands and shoulders are wet. And my appetite are watered with so many delicacies. And I must say, I am overwhelmed. I am overwhelmed. Highly delighted. And here comes the Blue Boys, not Chelsea per se, but the Blue Boys of Fantasy, who are said to be the league champions, Jungle Tigers.
Jungle Tigers will now have the opportunity, Yusufa Jata, to deliver the fourth penalty and will face the netminder. And of course, the netminder is Sanyang. Mfansu Sanyang in goal, of course, for White Devil, and Yusufa Jata will take the first penalty. And currently, the entire football field in Tujereng is anxiously waiting for this post-match shootout. Is it going to be Jungle or White Devils remains to be seen. Who is definitely going to be crowned champions. And champions of Lamin M. Jassy Super Cup final in Tujereng remains to be seen. Played the entire minutes without a goal, and it is now post-match shootout to decide. And number 8, Yusufa Jata, will now face the netminder, Mfansu Sanyang. Yusufa now. Yusufa Jata! Pinned the goalkeeper, and of course it's a goal. And that's the beauty of the penalty coming from Yusufa Jata, and then the team is currently 1-0 up on post-match shootout, Nicholas.
That was a brilliant giant step for Yusufa Jata. He did it in a very crafty way. His mathematical IQ was right on point. And you can see, he slept and never wake up. That was the goalkeeper on the touchline. Let's see what Sajo will do here.
It's now the turn of Musa Kujabi. Musa Kujabi 8 will face the netminder Sajo Bar. Musa Kujabi with a huge responsibility on his shoulder. Musa Kujabi played the entire minutes. Musa Kujabi 8 for White Devil will now face the netminder. Sajo Bar is in goal against Musa Kujabi. Will Musa be able to convert, or is it going to be a save from Sajo Bar? Musa Kujabi. Musa Kujabi sending the goalkeeper the wrong way, and beautifully executed and crafted coming from White Devil Football Club. And of course you could hear the celebrations coming from their sets of supporters.
That was brilliant. Brilliant upon brilliance. Exceptional, Mr. Fati.
Could not do the job in regulation, and it is now post-match shootout to decide the winner. Who is going to seal it? Who is sealing it in the Super Cup final? Lamin Jassy Super Cup final in Tujereng. White Devil or Jungle Tigers? It is now the turn of Jungle Tigers to get their second spot kick. Jungle Tigers Football Club will now rely on the number 13 Abdullah Jata. Abdullah Jata came on as a substitute, and this time will face the netminder Mfansu Sanyang. It is the turn of Jungle Tigers, and number 13 Abdullah Jata face Mfansu Sanyang in goal. Abdullah Jata came on as a substitute. Is he one of the dead ball specialists or penalty specialists? Hands on hip will now face the netminder. Hands on hip, the player in question, 13 on his back. Abdullah Jata up against Mfansu Sanyang. Abdullah Jata, will he be able to convert? Abdullah Jata into the bottom corner, and he scores and celebrates in style. Of course you could see the celebrations, Nicholas.
That was a rocket launcher. A rocket launcher I am seeing, Mr. Fati.
Lamin Fati ngamra penalty ni meduri nyambakele. Ma banno in regulation sign post match shootout wala meduri sign. Akamno ko kolbele dawdara. Jere kake. Talaw ya fina ka ba jalo titulo lo mojami Jungle. Ibe daño ñato. Tadanya plan kele lo torino fanna ni do folo. Apre kanye la mo solo no mede nek arego son tamo ni. Pasai ibe ma ko ibe la hatto ke. Almuñe boy ñin ka ñin pros ma ni suda ba ñana afana ni do. Apre Jungle Tigers ela kata plan ya busa. Ibe jalo abano ñane akamata ko White Devils ifana mo be ala do ela kata plan na kaja ko Abubakar Tamba will now face the netminder. Suleiman, you are blocking me. Suleiman, this time beautifully executed, and of course coming from Abubakar Tamba, and Abubakar scores, and it is 2-2 on post-match shootout.
A sort of action complete, done in a brilliant way, a brilliant fashion, a fashionable kick. Oh my God, it is an iconic kick, an iconic shot, brilliant.
It is now the turn of Omar Jajo, one of the most, if not the most experienced player, of course, for this Jungle Tiger side. It is Omar Jajo with a huge responsibility on his shoulder. Will Omar be able to score? Are we going to have a save coming from Francis Sanyang in netminder? Omar Jajo against Francis Sanyang in goal. Francis in goal for White Devil Football Club. Omar Jajo! What a miss, and what a miss coming from Omar Jajo. Sends the goalkeeper the wrong way, unfortunately crashed on the crossbar.
That was a baffling moment, a big shocking moment. Oh my God, a so unforsaken moment. What will the fans of Jungle Tigers tell tomorrow? A story yet to be complete was still on the script, and the writer of the story will write the story when the action is complete, Mr. Fati.
Ali Umbalo with a huge responsibility. Will he be able to score? Beautifully executed, and currently White Devils having their destiny in their own hands. They just need to score the entire sport kicks and they will be crowned champions, and champions of Lamin M Jersey Super Cup. Lamin Fati Ngamra White Devils signing in a call today for the blue side.
Saya kau nak White Devils apa pun aku sayang. Ni pada nak pergi bulan lalu jadi Lamin M Jersey 2025 Super Cup minat tengok. Banyak penyanding. Aku dah pernah nak saya. Aku dah White Devils apa pun lalu. Bila katanya sama kita nak pergi jadi. Cuma katanya apa yolo.
Thank you very much, and it is still post-match shootout to decide the winner. Abubakar Jiba Abubakar with another glorious opportunity, and if the goalkeeper is able to save it, is match over. Will the custodian be able to save? The goalkeeper Francis Sanyang in goal for White Devils. It is getting closer and closer for White Devils. And the number 16 hands on him, Bubakar Jiba. Bubakar Jiba against the netminder, Francis Sanyang. Babukar Jiba 16. Babukar Jiba. Will he be able to score? Jiba! The goalkeeper had a hand to it, but unfortunately could not pull a save.
That was a staggering move. That was a staggering move. A big staggering move. But unfortunately, his phalanges were not positioned at the right angle. So sad to say.
Fabakari Bojang with another glorious opportunity. Fabakari Bojang, number 4 on his back. Fabakari Bojang for White Devil, and White Devil having the entire destiny in their own half. Just score all the sports kicks and you'll be crowned champions. What a showdown from regulation to post-match shootout. What an afternoon, evening from the Tujereng football field. 4 on his back, and he will surely have a huge responsibility. Fabakari Bojang against the netminder Sergio Bojang. Fabakari! Saved by the netminder, and the goalkeeper having a hand to his left. Sergio dive to his left and guarded that ball beautifully.
He did position his phalanges at the right angle on the right point, within the right position, and come to think of it, that was another calculation left for another action to be completed.
It is never over until it is all over. It is never over until You are blocking us, please. You are blocking us. We aren't seeing Mantarakaji, please. It is Keba Marina now. Marina Keba with another glorious opportunity. Where is the trophy heading to? At some point we thought the trophy was heading to White Devil, and now the trophy is in the middle. It's currently in the middle. Not on the part of White Devil, not on the part of Jungle Tigers. It is currently placed and beautifully placed in the middle. Keba Marina will now face the netminder, Vansusanya. Keba Marina 14. Keba Marina 14. Keba Marina will now have the opportunity and will face the netminder, Vansusanya. Keba Marina, will he be able to score? Marina! Into the bottom corner and beautifully executed. It is getting more and more interesting here. Are we going to have it done in regular or in post-match shootout? Is now the biggest question.
I believe, Mr. Fati, they will settle themselves right on post-penalty shootout. There is no other moment left for them. There is no other time on the slot left. They ought to settle their defense on post-penalty shootout, or else they will live in a pool of regret, regretting losing the trophy. Either one of them.
Jibril Kujabi will now face Sajoba. Jibril Kujabi, glorious and of course huge responsibility. Jibril Kujabi 15 started the contest and played the entire minutes. Will now face the netminder Sajoba, who also played the entire minutes. And if the central referee give the green light, this will solely get us on the way. It is Jibril Kujabi with a glorious opportunity, huge responsibility. Sajoba in goal. Who is going to get it? Is the trophy heading to Jungle Tigers or the trophy heading to White Devils remains to be seen. Sajoba up against Jibril Kujabi. What a contest in regulation. What a showdown on post-match shootout. Special thanks to all those monitoring this game live on LSTV1. Of course, for Lamin Fati, Nicolas Baz, Mohamed Dukure, and the list of course, the commentary cabin continues. And it is currently Jibril Kujabi 15 against Sajoba. Will he be able to score? The entire set of supporters at the Tujereng football field anxiously waiting. Jibril Kujabi, will he be able to convert? Jibril Kujabi, Jibril, beautifully executed.
That was an iconic specialist kick. A shot on target. Action complete. But yet, to be awarded.
It is currently in preparation. And the podium is already set. And the carpet. Of course, we have to give a very big tap on the shoulder. At some point you think this is the GFF Men's Division 1 or 2, or the coronation of the GFF Men's Division 1 male or female coronation. But of course this time is coming from the Tujereng football field, and this is definitely iconic. We have to give that very big tap on the shoulder, of course, of Fabakari Marina and the entire team of Tujereng Youth and Sports Development Committee. And then we have to say kudos to Mr. Lamin M. Jassi for not only being here but also supporting grassroots football. Of course, it is going to be an opportunity for Ibrahim Asi. Ibrahim into the bottom corner. What a strike, and what a strike from the boy who scored in the league final. And of course, beautifully converted in the spot. And it is getting more and more interesting.
Papa C is said to be an energetic man on the pitch. Remember the time he covered the ball just to enable his team sailed as champions, where they actually swim on their galaxies, and on that fateful night they were actually celebrated.
Darkness has started creeping in. They have to settle it in regulation. They have to settle it in post-match shootout now. No more in regulations. They could not settle it in regulation, and it is post-match shootout to now to decide, or to get the decider between these two sides. It is now the opportunity for White Devil, and White Devil will rely on Omar Manjang. Omar Manjang 3 against the netminder Sajoba. Omar Manjang, will he be able to score? And he scores, and of course, at some point they thought it was wide. And White Devil scores and celebrates in style. It is now the turn of Jungle Tigers Football Club, and end-to-end on post-match shootout, Nicholas.
It is indeed end-to-end. and battle of titans. A mouth-watering post-penalty shootout between these two sides. These are giants who are facing each other. These are lions who are facing each other. These are elephants. Remember, if two elephant fights, it's the grass that suffers. But here they are yet to be awarded, action yet to be complete.
Sadi BI with another glorious opportunity. Sadi needs to score, else it's going to be another thing here. Sadi 15 on his back. Sadi BI, hands on hip. Sadi BI against the netminder. Sadi! And of course it's a save from the netminder. From the Tujereng football field is now scoring, and it's going to be an opportunity for White Devil. They will now have their destiny in their own half. Have it initially squandered, and now they will have the opportunity just to score, and they will be crowned champions of Lamin MJC Super Cup final from the Tujereng football field. Nicholas Bass, the entire supporters, the entire technical bench, and the entire players of White Devil Football Club just need to rely on the player just to score, and they will be crowned champions.
Just to score, you said. Action is said to be a mind-boggling action, which we will be thinking of whether they will score or not. If they waste this opportunity, I am telling you.
Bailo Jalo with a glorious opportunity, and the entire hopes of the supporters of White Devil, the technical bench of White Devil, the players of White Devil is currently on Bailo, 13 on his back against Sajopa, and the technical bench of Jungle Tigers will now rely on their netminder. Not at the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama. It is Bailo now. Bailo! Just believe it. They cannot just believe it. Jungle Tigers cannot just believe it. And the celebrations upon celebrations. Bailo Jalo had the glorious opportunity to win this trophy. The trophy in the name of Lamin Embassy. But glorious, of course, glorious opportunity squandered. Of course, Jungle Tigers cannot just believe it. They cannot just believe it. They cannot just believe it. And this game will still go down the wire. Post-match shootout.
Hey. White Devils have turned the sandy soil, so fertile and rich, into a soil that is barren. So unbelievable, unimaginable, shocking, so disappointing. It is something to think about. An opportunity being wasted, a golden one.
It's Mamadou! And he scores beautifully executed. Jungle Tigers cannot just believe that they are still in this contest. They cannot just believe that. They cannot just believe that.
But they are still in this contest.
They cannot just believe that they are still in the contest. It is getting more and more interesting. It is now the turn of the number 10 for White Devil, Omar Jete, who came on as a substitute. Omar Jete came on as a substitute and will now face Sajoba. And White Devil must be kicking at themselves. The podium is set. The podium is set at the Tujereng football field. At some point you think is at the Box Bar Mini Stadium or Serekunda East Mini Stadium. It is an opportunity. White Devils! Beautifully executed. Are we going to have a winner on post-match shootout? We don't have floodlights at the Tujereng football field, and it is getting more and more interesting on post-match shootout. White Devil had two glorious opportunities to win the contest. Unfortunately for White Devil, they are still in the contest. What a showdown in regulation. What a showdown on post-match shootout. Special thanks to every follower currently monitoring this post-match shootout on LSTV1 live from the Tujereng football field. It is now the team captain Hatab Jata Will he be able to score? Jata Hatab 10 on his back. Team captain for Jungle Tigers Football Club. The winners of the league. Hatab Jata, will he be able to score? Hatab! Into the bottom corner and scores beautifully. Jungle Tigers celebrates in style. It is now the turn of White Devil now.
Brilliant, 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 magnificent, rich and iconic shot. So special, beautifully converted. That conversion was said to be unimaginable, pa.
What a game. We are really entertained. I believe you are all entertained. We are definitely entertained. Right from the word call, right from the first whistle to the final whistle. And from the first whistle of the post-match shootout. And we will definitely be here to get you every proceeding. It is now the turn of the custodian. The custodian will now face his fellow custodian. Fansu Sanyang will face Sajoba. Nicholas Bass, it is getting more and more interesting. The custodian Fansu Sanyang. Fansu Sanyang will have the opportunity. Will he be able to convert? Or is it going to be a save coming from Sajoba? What a showdown. The netminder. Will he be able to score? On White Devil have squandered the glorious opportunity. Congratulations, congratulations, and congratulations, Jungle Tigers. The league champions are the winners of Lamin M. Jassy Super Cup final. After defeating and of course defeating White Devil. I think White Devil must have themselves to be blamed of not clinching the trophy. They have two glorious opportunity to win it. Squandered all. It is now Jungle Tigers Football Club crowned the champions.
Their calculation failed them perfectly. They did their mathematical calculation in error. I will say they are suffering setback of their errors. What a shocking moment for White Devils. And what a remarkable moment for Jungle Tigers, the league champions. And here today, they will be decorated. They will be highly decorated. Champions of the Cotton Razor
76.
of Lamin M. Jassy Super Cup tournament. What a moment!
Momo be Dauda yetuje, please. Nicholas. Momo be Dauda yetuje. Momo be Dauda yetuje, please. General Secretary General Lamin M. Jassy. Igadel benying stage kudo gera felme gadel ba jura. Secretary General Lamin M. Jassy. Secretary General Lamin M. Jassy. Atel benying stage kudo gera felme ba jura. Momo be Dauda yetuje, please. Momo be Dauda yetuje, please. Nicholas, akamuta ko White Devils. White Devils, ifawale fomponde jinkopola. 2 slow wins, yola squander. 2 slow wins. Ila loka jana ka kema jimbo. Ida ka bando. 5-4. Na squander. Ina te nyanda ka bando. 6-5. Na squander.
Party.
Katumta saya boriti.
Mr. Lamin Party, I must get into my mind. It is something that is beautiful.
Absolutely.
Beautifully decorated right before us. It is the first time of its kind in the heart of Tujereng. Tujereng Youth and Sport Development Committee, under the watchful leadership of Mr. Fabat Arena, they've made us proud. Fati Miloro Nyade. Secretary General Lamin Jazi, and the dialogue of the Mambabagara. Nice day in Daily. People Pareda. Presentation of the Nampo Abagara. Secretary General Abdullah Ali Chaman. And our high power delegation. It's beautiful. This is beautiful. Mr. Lamin Fati, it's beautiful. Absolutely. It is something unique. Indeed. It is a special moment. It is one of the first time in the history of Tujereng Youth and Sport Development Committee. Absolutely. Under the watch or leadership of Mr. Fabakari Marena. Absolutely. We must say kudos. Kudos to the committee. We have seen your hard work. You've toiled, you've moiled, you fought tooth and nail to make sure you bring something beautiful, gather something like this. We are really, really grateful. It's something that is one of a kind in the history of Tujereng sports. This is something we haven't seen for decades, for over 2 decades in Tujereng.
Thank you very much, Nicholas Baz. Of course, we have to commend the leadership of Fabakari Marena and the entire Tujereng Youth and Sports Development Committee, not only organizing a football competition, but organizing one of the best football competitions ever organized in the community of Tujereng. At some point, you tend to ask yourself, is this the podium at the Boxbar Mini Stadium, Serekunda East Mini Stadium, in the GFF Men's Division 1 male or female coronation? But the answer is a massive no. Of course, this is all coming to you live from the Tujereng football field, and the podium is set at the Tujereng football field, and I think this is definitely a great achievement under the leadership of Fabakari Marena. And as you can see, Mr. Lamin M. Jassy will officially, will have the official cutting of the ribbon that will solely get us to the presentations. Nicholas, I think this is definitely commendable.
Definitely commendable. That is the right word and the right adjective. Fati, I believe spectators and sport lovers of Tujereng are overwhelmed. They are happy, they are glad to see something unique, to see something of this nature right before them. I think this is growth in football.
This is definitely growth in football, and we have to commend all those took their time, precious time, to come here and grace this very important Super Cup final. A massive tap on the shoulder of Mr. Lamin M. Jassy, who has supported the committee immensely. And of course, we're going to crown the champions, and the champions of the land, Jungle Tigers Football Club, the league champions. And we have to say hard luck, of course, hard luck.
Yeah. Which one is more audible? This one even live. I think this one is on.
Okay.
No, I'm not
This one is good, so we can put this here.
okay. Mala final la stage on did it. Huh? Mala final on did. Okay. Yo, assalamu alaikum. First and foremost, let me just say this. Tujereng people, congratulations. Congratulations to the people of Tujereng. I think the final that we have witnessed here today, like the commentator will say, it was a mouth-watering final. First and foremost, I want to take this opportunity to really thank the organizers, the Tujereng Sports Committee, Sports and Development Committee, for staging one of the best final In fact, I recall the commentator mentioned something like that. I think you guys are competing Gambia Football Federation in terms of organization. I am very, very delighted. I am very happy. I know it's getting dark, so I'm not going to bore you with a long speech. All I want to say is thank you very much for the honor. There are many people in the Gambia, there are people among communities in this community here in Tujereng that you could have given this honor to. But for giving it to me, and this is not the first time I have been doing or I've been called here in Tujereng to be honored. The first time I came was at this field, the same field here, again to a final. Then you invited me to your first maiden awards night. That was also a remarkable program. And to this wonderful final that, as the commentator said, which I enjoyed, and I believe every one of you enjoyed from the start, from the first whistle to the last whistle. What I want to say is the victors and those who are unlucky today, you are all winners. And one thing I have observed is that there is no violence here. The people of Tujereng, the elders of Tujereng, I want you to maintain that momentum. That's the spirit of community. You love each other. Football is three things in football. Is win, lose, or you draw. But at the end of the match, you should be able to shake each other's hand and say, that is what we call fair play. So I'm extremely happy. And I can tell you that myself, my friends here, and my family, I came with them today. This is the first time I have even taken my family with me. First time ever in my football life. First time ever to a final or to a football program that I have been invited to. That shows that how much importance I've attached to my relationship with the people of Tujereng. And I can assure you that I will not only stand for you, I will stand by you and we'll work this thing. It is getting dark. I don't want to really get players want to take pictures when they are taking their medals, and I don't want that to happen in the dark. I'll quickly say it in Mandinka, and then we will get into other ceremonies. Namen for Mandinka counter, tubab counter, Tujereng kolu. Wala nyinti ko binte ben seo bunne kontanta bake. But lafta men follow ali alnyanta kontan na tol fangolu. Ali Alfan congratulate Ali men achieve no B momo nata in final dulato I content ringol be sela mbe committee nyin tentula mbe jayila fa bakar na la molu inata na office otole signa jama serum fa men kenye akeda nya kulati me alonko mada ngo bondino ye invite I ko nganela award night aninna kudo benta yela award night date by pour ndesa atenno yalo nyung VDC chairman ngamira bunya danta wolo yela programme schedule wodon lafta nyina itan la kon mbal fele bi mbal fe sam bal lafta nga kukili na fanan koros Tujereng alla nyomuto bari nyum final o keda janne ngada final jamalatu barabuga nyoko bay mandi gol safo nyame bari maaje jambi wen kontan lafta ale continue wala ale committee support menu bal nyaato ale support alhamdulillah ale filo sodo sai timo be na weta no fela kana start albe kafu nyoma ale o filo doku alla committee ya fonyele mfana mbe na kato da kala ngana fere ndi ngomen sodo mba kelale bara al fonen sa wuli nole VDC chairman isafo alkalo ya ni sade wala alfa ale fondin kewol makoy yela din kirani topotono bi kata dan fulo manke ku furinte de national team la fama na player do be ja fama fele jang ala nyininka ablaye kodi Abulai mane menka play Gambela squati afama fele lori ala nyininka kata dan fola kumaya la ba fala len woto sai nsanyin lonko kada dan fo mo se kusodo no je fanan fondin kewol du ni lafte ni dia il lafta menne fanan be kafle ma wala VDC nal kafte ma wala albe sodolan wodo malla fi suwe ku soku dam malla fi jamo jamfa fentenda fo kaltent barkani dandal ko mbal fele ndol ndi wolti ngame fo tubabu kaw don ko ndara final jamal bolet bari nana man nadi mbasa mbadulato nana man namuso samba final to nana man doko samba je bar bin nin dokol bele bi jang nin namuso bi jang nin terol bi jang way ñina itandi ko do nga tujalen kolu ha ngalla ko kumande bak badal folole al ndela ko kumayan ale buña mendina alama ale ya buña murundal kan wala mun nakumoti ala baraka jerejef njarama wassalam kontanta bak ando ale ñi men jateng dole commentator to nyala de ale ñi men de da teng mfana ngana ta le mba su nyala le mfana ngata sifa de da dula do ala baraka bak ala baraka thank you thank you budunge karafe mayamo yes nge karafe ma yes thank you Bambo thank you you did well thank you I'm so happy yes
don't go very far
okay the presentation okay boy
because we are waiting
for you they are there already
Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
South.
Thank you to each and everyone who are here. Here, right before us, we have our very own athletes who have represented our dear nation, the Gambia. In Algeria, they've done brilliantly in their various athletic track events and field events. We must say kudos, Jarama Emitekati. Thank you so much for representing our country, the Gambia. Thank you. Please, let's give them a round of applause. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for representing our dear country. What are their names? Thank you so much, our able athletes.
Sobata, Fuwaria, Adementa, Ferredoti, Santa Fazara Muta, Famani, Respect. A team full of Buffalo thanks here. I'm all over entertainment and I deserve the good moral support. Yeah, respect. Keep it up, man. Keep shining. Push.
Thank you. Our very own Gambian artist, Adodo. And to this Sparky, thank you so much. Is our very own officials. Please, can you come forward for your awards? Our very own officials, match officials, please can you come forward for your medals? We freely commend your efforts under the watch of the central referee Hassan Sise. Thank you so much for being here to grace this auspicious Super Cup cutting race here. Hassan Sise, thank the central referee. Thank you so much. Fatu Ndou, the match commissioner, Bakai Bojang, the assistant referee, and Sana Mane, the assistant referee, together with Suleiman Keta, the fourth official. Please, thank you so much. We've really appreciate your coming. We are grateful to have you in our midst. It is because of your coming, or it is because of your presence, we are here today to wrap it up with medals or decorations. Thank you so much. Thank you, our able officials, for coming to grace these auspicious Development Committee. Jarama Emitekati. Ala Barkabake. This is the beauty of sports. Dressed with beautiful medals. We can't say much, but to say thank you. To say Jarama Emitekati ala Barkabake. Ala doko seniatale. Nkontantan seota. Aketa kumi alonko ntabe fonola. We are really grateful. Thank you, our able men and ladies of officials of this mouth-watering class that have just ended. Can you give them giant claps? They deserve to be given applause. Thank you so much. In case you are far away from the echo of our voice, click on the dial on LSTV, on our Facebook and YouTube page, just to get to what we are witnessing today. This is indeed a historic moment. This is a moment we've been waiting for. This is a time we've been dreaming for. Now it is the day, a day of memories, where many will swim on their galaxies. They will be on their Twitter, social media handles, our very own league champions, Jungle Tigers. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for fighting tooth and nails into the peak of this contest. As we celebrate you today, you will forever be in our memory, in the archives of Tujereng Youth and Sport Development. We must say kudos. Thank you. Thank you to our able, iconic guest, Mr. Lamin M. Jassy, the Secretary General of the Gambia Football Federation, who is said to be one of our iconic guests among us with high-power delegate. Here he is second, and dignitaries are shaking the hands of the runners-up of the cutting racer of the Super Cup of Fantatinting or Tujereng Youth and Sports Development Committee. Here were devils so devastating, but we must say congrats, we must say kudos, we must say Jarama Emitekati. It is not hard luck because you fought for it. It is not hard luck because you've managed to contend your contenders, your competitors, your rivals, the league champions, Jungle Tigers, up to the peak of getting into the post penalty shootout, but you were unable to overpower them after losing series of golden opportunities. Oh, so shocking. But we must say it is worthwhile. It is something worthy of emulation. Your discipline is something we will commend you. Keep it up. It is what we know Tujereng of. A big family of Fantatinting. A big community we will call, and we will forever celebrate. Thank you. We can't forget our able chairperson of the Tujereng Village Development Committee, Mr. Chernu Njai. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being in our midst. Mr. Mane, thank you motivated by your present. Thank you. Thank you. LSTV, under the watch or the supervision of their international representative and iconic commentator, Mr. Parlamin Fati, we must say Jarama.
Before that, we want to do certificate of appreciation.
We will be going into awarding kudos or giving kudos to whom kudos is due, or honors to whom honor is due, by giving Mr. Lamin M. Jersey, the Secretary General of GFF,
presented by Fabaka,
a certificate of appreciation to be presented by the Chairperson of Tujereng Youth and Sport Development Committee, Mr. Fabakari Marena. Please march forward and give the certificate of appreciation to our able iconic official, Mr. Fabakari Marena. Please, wherever you are, key into the possessions so that you can present the certificate of appreciation to our iconic gentleman. Oh, thank you, Mr. Jatif. Mr. Jatif, stepping forward to present the certificate of appreciation on behalf of the chairperson. Thank you so much. Thank you, Lamin Fati. Congrats to our able men who are within the technical team of Jungle Tigers. Thank you so much. We are really proud of you. We are really indeed absolutely proud of you. Your unflinching, reasonable service to the growth of Tujereng sports. We say thank you. Thank you. It is what it is. Beautiful colors. And as it stands now, we are witnessing the procession of the decoration of the champions of Tujereng Youth and Sport Development Committee Super Cup Cutting Razor Jungle Tigers, the unbeatable champions of the moment, who will swim on their galaxy on the Twitter and social media handles. They will go on partying tonight. You ought to be celebrated. You deserve to be celebrated. You should be celebrated. It is worthwhile. Mr. Fati, it is something remarkable. It is a special moment. Nsafoko, aketa kontan kuti, aketa kumialongo, molbe sewota, molbe kontanta. Mr. Fati, yemuna soto puru kafoko, kafo nyimbengot, mialongo, molbe mabetejang, youth soul mabetejang. We are counting in hundreds of fans. What do you have to say?
Abaraka bagen Nicholas. Kasi ya fala kumol kono. Akame da kata football bayel. Ameda ka mawe final on. Para kambe o meja Tujereng. Oya nyabo asio ba. Wakamala ayamaro jatna gadi sado alfalla. Ayamaro jatna gadi BDC da representative ola. Akasa after the sado alfa ba Mr. Karmo Esbojandi.
Mr. Fati, I will get to you. This is a beautiful moment of varieties of colors.
Indeed.
So beautiful to be watched.
For the first time in the history of
For the first time in the history of Fanta Tinting or Tujereng. Unspeakable.
Ceremonial decoration.
Oh, it is indeed remarkable.
first division, second division, coronation stage on the tent.
Yeah.
Akamu tako Tujereng Youth and Sport Development Committee. Ibanya kang.
Yes, ibe.
Ni ko nyimu grassroots football on.
And here comes the champions.
Super Cup champion
of the cutting razor of Tujereng.
Lamin M. Jassi.